let's place something on the sky. Right, now that we're sailed that up, let's get going. And let's go exploring. So what we've basically done so far is playing for about 12 hours. We've upgraded my suit. We've not upgraded the ship, but we've travelled through different solar system places, if you will. We've done a few. We're sort of out here. A bit of a win, really. We've upgraded my gun. I bought a new weapon, and we've been farming. Well, I've been farming some gold to make some dosh, and we've just been sort of checking out the scenery a little bit on this game. But so far, it's pretty damn fun. The further we've got into it, the better it's got. And overall, it just seems like a pretty decent game. I think it's getting into it that's the issue. And some people are sort of giving it a bad rep right now, but in all honesty, it's pretty solid. The visuals are pretty decent, the gameplay is pretty fun, and it just gets better as you go along. Like, you know, you go to these places, you meet these dudes, these aliens, if you will, and then it sort of gives you an extra. We've already been here. What the hell? It gives you like snippets of story, and it feels like you're reading a storybook at times. It's really quite cool. Some people are just hating on it for no reason. I think it's a great little game so far. The only downside is having to sort of make sure you manage your fuel, but as long as you keep managing your fuel correctly, you're always pretty sorted. Some people have complained about that, but to be honest, it's not too much of an issue. It would be nice to add some quick select buttons in order to do this quicker. But inventory is also an issue. Ooh, my favourite part of playing. Exploring, I'd say. Exploring's pretty damn fun. Crafting's cool, but it does get on your nerves when you can't find the right ingredients. Like, I've got to craft a warp cell with antimatter. Now, I've got the schematics for antimatter, but to get electron vapor, to craft electron vapor, we need suspension fluid, and to get suspension fluid, we need a freaking we need a what's the word? A schematic. That's it. To get that. So crafting is a bit cumbersome at times, but to be honest with you, exploring is downright fun. Planets are sort of different, few and far between. So yeah, I was gonna get it on PC, and then I thought, it's out earlier on PS4, so I got it on PS4. But in all honesty, get it on whatever platform's best. I think visually it'd probably be a bit better on the PC, but I guess we'll have to wait and find out. And obviously you got mods and stuff that can happen on PC that you can't have on PS4 right now. But yeah, exploring's pretty awesome. There's always tons to see, and because everything's procedurally generated, there's always something new and weird, like round the corner. I don't think it's a bad game at all. There's like these little question mark spots out everywhere. They can range from buildings to like this here. We've got a terminal here to access the Global Trade Center. Now I'm not sure if this is something I wanted to mention as well, which I think is pretty cool. So if we enter, I've only got PC. Dude, you'll have to add me on Steam if you've got Steam. You know, just add or drop your name in the comment section. I'll add you, and then maybe we can like play some sort of game together. Yeah, so here we've got sell items and buy items. Now I'm not sure, but if you look, it says percentages -1.3. I think this is fluctuation, market fluctuation, which depends on player input, because it does fluctuate quite a bit, and I think it depends on sort of what you buy and sell. Okay, sweet. I'll add you on Steam, and maybe we can play some kind of games. If you've got, what games have you got? I've just built like a budget PC for gaming, so I can run like most games on like medium settings. So I'm sure we can find something that we could both play, and then possibly stream. Right, let's check this place out. Oh, we've already been here. What do you guys want to do? First and foremost, I mean, do you guys want me to do anything particular, or do you just want to sort of wander around and check out the landscapes? But as you can see, this is the biggest issue, is the launch thrusters take up 25%. How much RAM you got? I got 8 gigs in mine. I bought 8 gigs of RAM. I need to upgrade it at some point, but I got something like Kingston HyperX in there. So, hang on, is that a question mark down there? We could take a look inside the buildings. Some of these buildings have like little riddles and stuff. Fair enough, fair enough. I know they got the Humble Bundle thing going on right now. You can get like Rust and stuff for like £4. So, or I think it's like $6 if you're in America. So, I went ahead and got that with the money I earned last month. Do you find currency difficult to collect enough to use in the market? Yeah. Currency isn't difficult. I'll show you why it's not difficult. If you get to like a planet like this, I guess it depends on your planet spawn or what planets you get to, but if you get to a planet like this, you see this right here, this is just money. Like, I spent 4 hours yesterday just mining this stuff and taking it to the trade center, because it seems to be that the price is higher on gold right now, ironically, but we don't have any of those cracked gold apples, so it's debatable. 16 gigs would be nice. No Man's Sky requires 8 gigs minimum. Yeah. I was going to get 8 gigs, I just didn't have the cash. Currently not working, so I'm sort of off on the sick, and you don't get paid too much off on the sick. You see, like right now, this is the first planet that I've got to that doesn't really affect me. A lot of planets have toxicity levels, and this one just doesn't have any, except for when the storms arrive. And you'll see on the left right now that once that bar reaches 0, we're pretty much dead, so we don't have much time to win. But we can just stay in our ship until this storm passes and then get back out. Okay, my username is FISHAZ780. No space, that's just one word. All lowercase. If you want to add me on Steam. Same as my PSN account. I try and keep my name sort of... Ah, there we go, river subsiding. So yeah, you can, once the storm's gone, there will be nothing here that affects our toxicity, but there are some planets, which I'll take you to in a little bit. There's a planet that's quite toxic to me, and there's a moon around here that's extremely toxic. But this one seems to be the best planet I've found so far for gold and stuff. Now there are like these little robot things called I can't think it's the same name as on Destiny, ironically. Sentinels, and they shoot you if you take too much resource. Yeah, sure, I can repeat it, dude. It's F-I, so F for forest, I for indigo, yeah, S for sugar, H for Harry, A for apple, Z for zebra, and then 7, 8, and 0. We just mine loads of this stuff. But yeah, there's these sentinels that come around and they basically shoot you for taking too much resources. But they're pretty lax on certain planets. Certain planets are worse than others. There's one planet I went to where I just mined a single bit of resource and that was it. I got attacked. And they're pretty tough to beat closer in the game as well. Like when you just start out, they're not easy to fight off. Some people have been saying they're pretty easy, but to be honest, they're pretty hard because once they call reinforcements, you can have 7 or 8 of those. So, yeah, we just mine this stuff and take it to the thing. Everything needs resources, so the gun needs resources, the ship needs resources, but most of the resources you use is plutonium. Yeah, Daniel, dude, that's my name. Cheers, buddy. I'll add you in a bit when I get on the PC. I'll accept your friend request. Yeah, what's happening here? Why are we not getting anything? Is that just... Okay, this could be a bit of a... We've got rock all the way up the middle of it or something, maybe. But yeah, you see, we mine the hell out of that, then we take it, then we sell it. Okay, yeah, that'd be sweet. I've not finished the pre-sequel yet. I've got it on PS4 as well, but I never got around to finishing it. And I've not even started Civilization 5. I got that with the Humble Bundle last month. So, yeah, we could play some of that together at some point, I'm sure. Like I say, if there's anything anyone wants to see, then just let me know in the comments and we'll go do it. Otherwise, we're going to be trolling around, sort of. I'll tell you what, we'll go to a different planet if we can. Let's get out of here. I'll show you some space. So there's been a couple of dogfights out here that I've been in and I've lost both. People say that the dogfights again are easy, but to be honest, they're not that easy, especially if your ship's not graded. They can be pretty tough. They do come round at you and sort of fire away. Dude, I'm interested in getting some decent games for PC, if you can let me know if there's some decent multiplayer ones. So yeah, I just got Rust on the Humble Bundle. But I don't have many multiplayer games on the PC as such. Whoa! That wasn't supposed to happen. Can we land on this? I've not tried landing on anything like this before, but I don't think we can, sadly. No. Okay. I never tried, but it doesn't seem like you can land on this stuff, but this stuff does, if you smash into it, or shoot it, you can get some resources off it. Yeah, it's one of those, like, I'm gonna say it's like Marmite. You're either gonna hate it or love it. But to be honest with you, it's quite a relaxing game. I spent all day yesterday. I pre-ordered it on the PlayStation Store and spent all day yesterday playing with the Favren, or who's quite into games, and we've actually come away from it last night wanted to play more because it's just the little bits that make this game so good. Some people have been hating on it and giving it bad reviews and saying like wait for a sale and or don't buy it, and it's just like I've seen worse games. Visually the game's nice, the sound is great, the gameplay is pretty fun, and once you get into it after a few hours, it's the first few hours really that really sort of make or break. Like I went into this thinking, oh, this is going to be so boring, but actually it turned out quite good. So yeah, we'll head over to the space station. We need to refuel our pulse engine. Don't tell me we've got none. Oh, thank God for that. Actually, yeah, we'll go straight to this planet here if we can. Let's come out. This one's toxic. The annoying thing is, out here is the steering can be a bit strange. You'll set your course for the space station and it will auto-direct you to the planet. Alright. Real-time strategy games. Man, I haven't played any of them in a while, to be honest with you. I played some Tropico when it was on PS Plus. Oh, okay, sweet. Yeah, that would be sweet. I'll look it up and see what it's like and if I like the look of it. That's one thing I didn't do with this game. I didn't look it up. I just sort of went into it blind, and I think it's worked out for the best. I think with people, you know, you can look at review, and if it gives off a negative vibe, then you sort of go into it thinking negative, and then the game is negative. You go into it all fresh. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, so we'll go onto this planet. I think this is pretty toxic, this one. But if the game basically is a core of a few things. So there's exploring, there's upgrading, and obviously there's maintenance. That's pretty much the game. Staying alive, survival, sort of thing. That's the three core elements, but they've done it really well. As you can see, everything takes real time to get to, so each planet, without the boost, 6 minutes. Yeah, exactly, you get hyped up for this stuff. I wasn't even going to buy this game, believe it or not. I was looking at it thinking, as soon as I saw the trailer at E3, I was like, yeah, it looks kind of cool, but I don't know what it's about. So I wasn't going to buy it, but then I thought, why not? Yeah, the Goosebumps movie. That was what I didn't go to cinema and watch it, but I heard things about it. I still watched it. I thought it was okay. I mean, Jack Black did an alright job. It wasn't fantastic though. It wasn't fantastic. It didn't bring back any of the sort of scary vibes of Goosebumps as a kid. I remember watching that as a kid. Yeah, definitely fun to gamble with. I want to watch the Ratchet & Clank movie. I know people are saying that's crap, but in all honesty, I think it looks pretty sweet, and I really enjoyed the game. We've not been here, have we? Have we been here? Oh no, let's land here. Let's take a look at this planet. I don't think I've been on this one very much. I think we've only been here a couple of times. Barely looked around it because it was toxic. Undiscovered. So you see on the left now we've got a toxicity bar. This can range from being green to red to blue. There's different colours for different things. Biohazard is the sign there right now. So, but this is quite a beautiful looking planet, I must say myself. Let's go take a look in here and see if we've got some friendlies. We do. So we can talk to this guy, and he'll usually give us some sort of riddle or story to solve. And these are the cool bits. These are the bits that I really like. So you don't understand really what they're saying. You can learn the language as you go. There's various places around the game where you can learn the language. And then we unlock different things. Yeah, I was also expecting a cash grab, but it was still pretty cool. But we get sort of a riddle here. So the lights in the electronic lifeform's mask constrict, and it beams a moving image onto the inside of my visor. Complex equations detailing fascinating technologies spin past in a blur. The speed of the entity's cognition and understanding is clearly far beyond my own. Images of chemical formulae, directional energy diagrams, and micro-density devices dance inches from my eyes, too fast to comprehend. I go to ask it to stop, but realise I could instead ask it to pause. But when? So, sort of a little story there. Sort of, it's almost like reading a book. You know those little books where you get turned to page 12 for this option, and that's sort of what we've got here. We've got 3 choices, and one of these choices potentially, or 2 of them, could be right or wrong, or one of them is definitely right. And if we choose the correct one, he will give us an upgrade. So I'm not even sure what the correct one is. So what do you guys think? Which one should we go for? The father-in-law was better at this yesterday. He seemed to get every single one right. Right. So we can ask it to pause, but when do we ask it to pause? And obviously he's trying to tell us about the chemical formula, so I don't think we should click on the chemical formula. C. A, B, C. You reckon? Oh, the pocket chip videos, yeah. Uh, right, I see what you mean. Yeah, the pocket chip stuff, it's hard to do every week, man, would you believe it? Formulae. Okay, yeah. We'll click on that. Oh, yeah. Genius. We got it right. So now he'll give us some sort of upgrade. And this is what we needed, dude. I've been searching around for this for like hours. We finally got the suspension fluid. Thank God for that. I read somewhere on the internet that you have to go into a closed door place or something, break off the door to get it. But we can't. We can get it off a guy as well. So it seems like there's multiple places we can get the schematic. So now we just need carbon to make suspension fluid, and we can go into space with the hyperdrive, which is awesome. Yeah, as I was saying, dude, you'd be lost without the tutorials. I'm reading tutorials as well, would you believe it? I usually read tutorials and then put a video up so that people can understand it a bit easier, but I struggle with it myself. It's really quite a tough thing to learn. Okay, so now we just need to go get some carbon. So let's go get some carbon. I'm pretty sure there should be some everywhere. That's not a doorway, is it? No, that's not a doorway. See, I believe we can interact with these more than once, but they don't really do much after that. They just ask if they want us to buy stuff. Ooh, let's scan some stuffs. The hell is that? If you guys want to name this creature, then please do so in the comment section and we'll name him. But we found the creature. Right, let's get some carbon on the go. So mostly carbon is usually plant life and stuff like that. Yeah, the pocket chip stuff. It's doing well actually. Whoa! Nasty little thing. Come on, I want to scan it. Why won't you let me scan? We don't have this life form yet. This is awkward. A sack. Let's just get rid of it. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. What have we done? See, this is the problem. We need to get the hell out of here right now. Let's go back into this building. Into his building. We should be pretty safe there. Oh, Jesus. Let me see. What the hell? Is that the Elite Sentinel thing? I just figure like we work through those tutorials together. It makes it easier for all of us. That's why I do them. But it is hard to find stuff out every week because sometimes the community doesn't really progress very far. That thing is not looking nice. Why have we not scanned it? I already scanned it and then it said it wasn't scanned. What the hell? Stop moving around. See? We just... Oh, is that the plan? Let's get closer to it. Toxic protection. Warning. I don't think we can scan this in then. Well, he's not happy about us destroying stuff. So we'll leave him alone. But we need to get some carbon and carbon. You see what I mean by security? Like some planets are easy, some planets are hard. So we got to be really careful here. We need to find some carbon and we need to build us a hyperdrive. Gourd again. Combination of gourd and... Okay, good idea, let's call it that. So to call it a name, we just go into the options menu by pressing options, would you believe? And we can see our planets here. We can actually rename everything from plant life to animals, to planets, to solar systems. We can rename it all. I haven't named everything, I've named most things. So we can go to this thing that looks creepy as hell and rename it. Now there's a couple times I press square, which is a bad idea at this point, because then it just uploads it with a default name. So what you want to do is just get into the habit of pressing triangle as soon as you go in here. Gourd dragon. Yeah, gourd as in like, as in pumpkins. Yeah, I get what you mean. And okay. And then let's call it that. Let's call it that. There we go. You've left your mark on the world. And there we go. We sorted it. Okay, dude. Well, I'll catch you later. I'll probably be live streaming this for quite a while. So depending on what time you get back, I may still be on this. Thank you for watching. So those of you that want to know what these are, they usually give us some sort of upgrade, but once your upgrades are to the max, like health and shield, then they don't really do much. Sometimes they give you a bit of cash here and there. Right, so we need to get some, not iron. Those things are nasty. I don't even know who would want to make something like that. No, you can't rename a creature after naming it once. Same with the planets. You can only name it once, so if you accidentally hold down square in that menu and upload it with its default name, you're screwed. See you later, man. Take it easy. Ooh, armadillo kind of thing. Man, my scanner's not working too great today. There we go. Perfect. What the hell is that? Oh my god, that is ugly. Okay. 200 units have been credited to my account. Sweet. Now we just need to find some carbon. And then we can go to another solar system. But, scan the environment. There's not much here actually. It's mostly just horrible little sack things. Poison sacks. We've got plutonium down there, but we don't need any of this. So perhaps we're going to have to navigate to a different part of the planet to find some. So we can only get iron oxide, and we don't need iron oxide. We need carbon. Right. Oh, you nasty little bastards. This game doesn't auto-save very often either, just so you guys know. If you want to save, you have to get to a location and land, or... yeah, I know. Crazy animal design. Mental. That thing there, man, is so weird. You can feed them, and sometimes they're friendly, but... There you go. Now he's happy. Now he's friendly. Now, apparently they do find stuff, but I figured out that they don't really find much. They're pretty useless as companions. Yeah, as I was saying, to save, we have to land a ship, or if we've already landed and we want to save, we have to use one of these to save. Yeah, it's crazy how they've done it, sort of. The more enticing planets are the really nasty ones, with lots of evil things. What are you doing, buddy? Ooh, is that another creature we haven't scanned there? We can scan all these. Units received. There we go. See, now he's happy with us, which is cool. We can also scan this plant life here, and we can upload that to a database. We can even scan bigger plants that look sort of weird. So yeah, we can scan pretty much everything. It doesn't want to scan one of these for some reason, so I'm guessing we can't scan that. But yeah, the question marks, these is where we save, and we can save here as many times as we like before we head off, which is cool. Most of it's pretty seamless. I don't think you can take him to other planets. Like, I'm really not sure on that, because we fed him and he's friendly with us now, wherever he's gone. There he is. Look, he'll follow us around for a bit. But yeah, it would definitely be interesting to introduce new species to new environments. But he's our friend now. He won't attack us. He'll just run around and make weird noises, like a really good friend always does. Yeah, you can name discover planets. Plants. Yeah, plants. Yeah, you can name discover plants. Dude, what the hell just attacked me? Another one of them spiky things? These guys are all over me. They don't like me being here. Let's head into the cave and see what we can... Oh, income stone. Yeah, we're probably best going into here. Yeah, we already pressed that. Also, one thing I have noticed which needs to be addressed is upgrades. We can't stack, so once we do an upgrade, it takes up a slot. Well, what would be ideal would be is if we could stack this upgrade on top of the original item to save a space. Because otherwise, once you've upgraded this, this, and this, that's 3 extra slots. Then if you do more upgrades, there's more extra slots. So it just clogs up the inventory a little bit. And this planet is horrible. Other ships, you can buy those. You can trade those with. Like, you can buy those from trade points or from space. A storm typically lasts around 5 minutes. It's not really long. Yeah, it's quite a quick process really. You get a storm for around 5 minutes, but you don't want to stay out in it for that long because you'll die. So you've got to find shelter once the storm hits pretty soonish. What's this? Oh, that's not what we need. We need carbon. Now obviously most of these things we can buy from the store, but it just works out a little cheaper if you go fetch it yourself. Ooh. Also, you can't get any lower than this. The game tries, or for some reason the game auto levels you out. So you can't really get any lower unless it lets you. Even if it does, there's an invisible barrier, so you can't fly like really low to the ground, which kinda sucks. But as you can see, everything generates on the fly, so you will be going through these different planets, especially through unexplored areas, and they will just be generating different things. What's this? Is that gold? That's not gold. Let's check that out. See, sometimes as well, this is what's really annoying, is you can't land where you want it. Just you press the square and it's like, no, go away, no, you can't land it. There we go. So there are some annoying things, but for the most part, these things are horrible. Get out of here. It's pretty cool. Right, what have we got here? Iridium. And you see those things with the claws? Every time I've encountered something with a paw on it that almost gives it that pet look, you realise that actually it's not that friendly. It's really quite a nasty little thing. There you go. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Ah, get out of here! Leave me alone! Come on, get in this ship. I don't want to die. Yeah, it's really dumb that you can't go that low to the ground. It's kind of a dumb move in my opinion. Same with, like, they should have added quick slots here. Get out of here, I don't want to kill you. They should have added quick slots for adding your fuel and stuff. That would have been sweet. So water, again, is a pretty cool thing on No Man's Sky. You don't really see much of it. And to be honest, although it looks beautiful and it looks cool, there's not much. The sea urchin thing didn't just kill you now, because you have a shield on the top left. You have sort of like a, I was gonna say Halo-esque sort of shield. But it will only take you. You have to get rid of that shield, then it gets rid of your health. It's very much like Halo, where you'd shoot someone, their shield would disappear, and then you have to shoot them even more to kill them. Very much like Halo in that sense. As you can see, we got water here. We can look down in here, and there's like different creatures and stuff. What we really want is one of those water spheres, which are super rare to find, because they give us quite a bit of cash on the old marketplace. Where's our oxygen protection? I didn't realise we had oxygen protection. Where is this coming from? Or is that just because of the war? Yeah, that's why it didn't kill me, dude. Just because you have to take your shield down before you take down the health. But you will get killed pretty easily, especially when you're just getting used to the game and you're just getting used to what icons mean what and what enemies do what. Or which are enemies. Plant life is the biggest attacker, because you never know what plant is going to attack you, but there's quite a few different species of plant I've come across that just destroy you. Let's go take a look at the glowing let's go take a look at this glowing mass here. I want to know what that is. Wow, that's so bright. What is it? Can we touch it? It's nothing, it's just illuminated. Illuminated. Ooh, carbon, that's just what we needed. Okay. Yes! Underwater plant life has it all. And as you can see, it's not like most games where you resurface and then you gain your breath back instantly. You actually have to come out of the water to get that back, which can be frustrating as well. Depends how you look at it. I mean, I just see it as more of a survival thing than anything else. The weirdest looking animal or plant I've seen so far, probably the one you just seen with me, to be honest with you. Some of them are pretty damn close to their real life counterparts, so they do look pretty normal, but yeah, that was just bizarre what we just saw. Let's have a look at the fish, because I haven't really seen many fish in this game, and these look fairly friendly. Sweet. Swimming with the fishes. Also, there's no way to like sprint swim, so you've just got to swim at this pace. So let's see if we can actually stay in the water. Okay, let's just get some of that carp. There we go. Now if we die down here, which we're not going to do, it will leave a grave, and then all our stuff gets lost. Or attached to that grave, so we have to come back to collect it if we die, which is why I've only died once or twice, because you kind of want to prevent that from happening, because sometimes you sort of don't remember where you started off. What's that? What are all these points all about right here? Yeah, I play Pokemon. In fact, I don't play Pokemon Go because our area doesn't have local Wi-Fi, so we're kind of stuck without Wi-Fi. But in all honesty, it sucks compared to the main game. I've got Pokemon. I think it's the latest one anyway. The latest Pokemon to have come out. I've got that on 3DS. Okay, let's go take a look in here. So sometimes these buildings, they have like doors we have to smash up with our gun, which is an upgrade that we get later on in the game. You can see at the bottom right that we have craft more warp cells for hyperdrive. That is my objective. At the start of the game you will be asked if you want to enable a thing called Atlas or if you want to disable it. I highly recommend you enable it to give you some sort of objective throughout the game. Now, you see reinforced steel? My favourite. Who is my favourite Pokemon? Oh, dude, that's a tough one because I quite like it. I like every generation. Every generation of Pokemon is sweet. But I guess if it was to say generation-wise, the first generation obviously is always the best. Son of a bitch. We don't have the. My old gun had a thing, but we don't have the thing anymore. Where's my multi-tool? So this is a multi-tool, this is your gun and your effective weapon, and as you can see, I swapped my gun for this, or my first multi-tool for this, which will be red, and I had to pay money to have this, and we're +1 most things, we just made it a bit easier to mine, but we actually don't have one of these anymore, which is a bolt caster. Now we do need a bolt caster to get through these doors. It's essentially just a weapon that fires bolts. It also kills things quicker. I do like Articuno a hell of a lot. That's a pretty decent Pokemon. Alright, so if we build one of these, we can just... Now we have no slots here. It does look like we can get more slots for our weapon, but I have not yet found an upgrade for the weapon. I have found other weapons with different amounts of slots, so that may be the only way to get these extra slots. The satchel wise, if we go to our exosuit, when you start off you'll only have about 4 rows. You can actually add more, and as you add more and more and more, this just gets bigger, so it could potentially be almost endless of how many slots you can have here, which is pretty cool. So basically what we want to do is we want to attack this, but then the sentinels will come, but we want to just do this as quick as possible and then get into the building itself, because as soon as we get in there we're actually pretty safe. They don't tend to come in the building. Alright, so you see, once we're actually in here, they're pretty safe. They don't come inside, and they just sit out there and then that's it, they disappear. Sentinel Force is deactivated. And now we have another riddle which you guys can help me out with. No, you get, it's a multi-tool. I guess the reason they called it a multi-tool was purely to do 2 things at once. Sadly we can't have 2 separate multi-tools, it has to be incorporated into one. To switch between the 2 on the fly though, as in bolt caster and if you didn't see there, we press triangle and you'll see there is actually an LED light. Different guns will have different ways of showing you, but that's bolt caster, that's mining tool. It's a pretty cool way of doing it, but you can't have one separately sadly, which is kind of annoying because it would free up some slots, but you do have to incorporate it into one gun. I don't know why the sentinels don't come inside. It seems like if you run into a building you're pretty safe from them, which is weird. It seems like a kind of a dumb move. It would be more intense if they were to come inside after you, but no, they've never come inside a building with me. As soon as I get into a building, that's it, they sort of lay off. And then we get one of these which gives us a riddle, so if you can help me out with this, that'll be pretty sweet. If I So we got a backup procedure. It's come to a standstill. The system is archiving a huge amount of language data, but the system has run out of memory to allocate. I can attach my multi-tool to provide extra space. It would require some variety of silicate to re-engage the process. Actually, we only have one option here because this requires us to have a specific mineral type. So we're just going to go with this. And this seems to be, yeah, that seemed to be a good option. And in these buildings here, oh, milestone accomplished. Yeah, you'd think they would surround the place like police, but they just don't. They just give up. It's almost like they really don't want to come inside here. Yeah, in these buildings we'll often find multi-tool tech. So we've just found multi-tool tech. This is new technology. Sometimes you will find the same thing and it will tell you that you found the same thing twice. This delivers instantaneous damage on targets, and each of these requires minerals to build. Every upgrade requires minerals to build. Sometimes on the table there'll be a thing to upgrade your health or your shield. Also I'm fully upgraded, but there isn't one here anyways. Then we've got these doors which need Atlas Pass version 2. I have not got one of those yet and I'm not sure how we get one. But I'm guessing it opens up more of the building. Maybe there's more secrets inside. I've never been through one. So now we've done that, now we've got the upgrade. In order to implement that upgrade we need a slot, but all our slots are full. We can actually dismantle a slot, but I'm not going to do so because I do quite like what we've got here already. I'm in for the mining and not for destroying everything with gunfire or killing everything. So I'm not even going to bother dismantling anything, but hopefully later in the game we will get some more slots so we can at least add the option of extra damage, etc. But just to show you, if I can show you, can I show you? I can't show you. I can show you on the exosuit though. If we press square, is it X or square? X, it'll give us all the upgrades we've unlocked. We'll have a list here. So as you can see, I've built that one, but I've unlocked these three to be able to build. But if we build those again, they will use up a slot. Right, so weather warning incoming. We can hide in the building for this. We can hide in the building whilst the weather goes on outside, and once the weather comes down again we'll see that notification on the screen, the weather is out of the way. But we do really not want to be outside when the weather happens. But when the storms happen, before that storm really sets in, it really has. So I've got some acid rain on the go. Let's see. Otherwise we will get lost with the progress if we land. But you can spend literally hours in one place just looking for stuff because there's so much to see. Each planet is so huge. You can just spend hours in one place. If I show you, no, there isn't a storage bank. That's another thing that really sucks. There's a lot of things they need to improve, but they did say they were going to give us free patches. So despite the price tag of $49.99 in the UK or $47.99, no, you can't store it now. Sadly not. You have to dismantle it to get rid of it. The only thing you can sort of store is minerals, but they have to be stored in your ship. So again, this is sort of detrimental to your ship space if you do that. Which is why most of the time I tend to mine and sell unless it's carbon or plutonium, because the red minerals are what we need for our powering everything we have. So keeping those things is pretty important. The rest I tend to just sell on, unless I want to work towards building something, in which case then I farm the exact mineral, build it, and whatever I have left over I sell to free up inventory space. Sadly, there is no way to store anything. You have what you've got on you, you have what you've got on your ship, and that's it. Again, if we need to upgrade the ship, which we can do, we'll use up a slot. So it really does minimize. You got to balance your inventory with your income, if you will. Yeah. So I was going to say, if we go into like the planet section here, we can go back to planets. We can look at planets we've been to here, and we can still rename this stuff. We don't have to rename anything right away. We can just wait until later on, and then we can just rename it whenever we want. Obviously, if someone beats you to the punch, which is highly unlikely in this game, then obviously you won't be able to rename it, but I haven't come across that yet. But there are plenty of places throughout, and this menu here does actually show you what species you found out of how many. So you can see I spent a lot of time on Reginald 7 trying to find all the species here. And if we upload them all, we get 325,000 units. So it may be worth me going back there at some point, but it's not easy to find how to get back. Is there a way to see how many animals or plants? Yeah, this is it, yeah. This is the way you find out. So the question mark ones are obviously the ones that we haven't found. And we can look through each one. Sometimes there will be a slider here, but I've only found that many, so again we can just rename them whenever we want. We don't have to rename them straight away. And there is monetary options for those who want to find them all. There is one particular animal that I find extremely hard in getting scanned, and that is flying animals. Are almost impossible to scan for some reason. I don't know if you require a special scanner. That's okay, man, not a problem. Yeah, there's always a freaking delay with these things. Don't worry about it. That's a problem with the live stream. It starts, and for some reason your comments do get slightly delayed. But yeah, that's how you find out. There we go. The storm is clearing now, so we can go back to our ship. We can see what we can see if we can get back to a planet we've already been to before, in a different solar system. We still have to find carbon to build our hyperdrive. What the hell is? If we scan that, I'm sure we scanned that. Like a chicken thing. Yeah, that's the Gordragon. Yeah. It's a weird looking thing. So once we're in the ship, if we then press the down on the D-pad, maybe we have to be in space. If we get into space and press down on the D-pad, we can then see the solar system. So we exit the atmosphere, and this sort of reminded me of the Kerbal Space Program game, because I've been playing that a lot recently. And we exit the atmosphere, and then we press down on the D-pad, and we can see every single planet here in various different ways. It's very cool. We can actually go across to these planets if we press circle to deselect, and then we select a different planet here, say here. We can then see if we can warp to it. Now, as you can see, we need a new warp reactor to warp there. But then if we push, if we push different directions on the D-pad, except from the down one, after we select a different planet. So if we push on the D-pad, on the right stick, we push right, you can see we can actually just hover through planets, and it will give us information there as to whether we can get to it or not. We can add a waypoint as well, which is pretty cool, but what I really want to do is figure out where we came from, and I'm not sure if we can do that right now. So if we just select this, we go back out of that. I don't know why I keep pressing circles. Right. Yeah, but is my home planet. Yeah. Now, I'm not sure if we can see where we came from. Here. See, this is the annoying thing. It would be a lot better if we could just see what path we came from, because it looks like what's this orange guide thing here? I'm guessing this is to the middle of the galaxy. I'm not entirely sure because I've not been to these places yet. Or perhaps we can walk to these. These are sort of. Let's have a look. Let's see where this goes. This is as far as we can go. No, that's not our home planet. So, and then we can just scan around and find every single thing on going. It never really shows us. What happens if we press triangle? See, if we press home. Okay, if we press triangle to go home, that's our current location. So, again, that doesn't work. And we can't set it at home as home, so I guess it automatically sets stuff at home. So yeah, I can't seem to figure out where we've been, which is frustrating. There are different coloured solar systems. But we could be searching through this for hours to find out where we've been, but we can never really find where we've been to go back to finish off stuff, which is frustrating because I would like to finish off different planets, plant life and things. So I'm going to take you to the moon now, which we should be able to see. At some point. We'll have a look around up here and see if we can find the moon for this planet. But the moon for this planet is evil as hell, and I can understand it for a few seconds because the toxicity level is incredible. And the weird thing as well is it doesn't seem to be that toxicity affects resources. You know, it's not necessary, or I don't know what the word is, but you don't get better resources on planets that are more toxic. There's no sort of stigma to do with that. It's just a case of procedurally generated worlds. You get what resources you get given on that planet. And now we've got a hostile subspace scan, so we could be potentially getting into a fight, which I don't want to do. Hostile battleships on approach. I almost got killed last time this happened to me. And as you can see, this is just really inaccurate. So what we're going to do is we're just going to walk down and see how much health they take off me. So we're just going to go back into the atmosphere because this is the only way out. We try and activate our pulse drive, but we can't. I don't want to die up here. It seems to be like it's going to be the way it's going to be. Can you do a third person? No, you can't do a third person when flying the ship. You can only do third person, which sucks extremely. Gets down into the atmosphere. We're not going to make this, are we? So now we've got our shield down. Now he can directly attack us. And the sad thing is, there's literally no way we can do anything about it. And now we're back here. We've lost everything we had. So you can see we've got nothing. No, our inventory is empty. We actually have to go back to find our inventory. Luckily, the game does usually give us a marker as to where that inventory is. and you can see that the marker is placed there, and we can just go back there to upgrade and go and get our stuff. But no, you can't change what person you're flying in. You can't change to third person. You can't change to third person anywhere, which in my opinion sucks. I would have liked to be able to see my character in third person. I think that would be pretty cool, especially when you've got the front of the case and the character does look really cool. You don't actually get to see him in the game. That's cool. So as you can see, we are using fuel doing this. And we've restored it. That's it. Right, so now we just need to find where the moon is. Now we have got an icon, and I'm not sure what these are. I think these are where we've entered and exited, or where someone has entered and exited. Well, I'm not entirely positive what these lines are here. No. Pirates cannot steal stuff from your grave. Your grave is left there until you actually just go collect it. Ooh, the sun. No, it doesn't really. They just do. They kill you and then you can get your stuff back. They don't take it. If you die anywhere in the game, you can just go get your stuff back. So it's only a real problem if you can't be bothered to go back and get it, but it gives you a waypoint, so it's pretty easy to find. Where's that moon? I can't seem to find the moon anymore. It's easier to find it when we're further away. Let's go towards that other planet, shall we? Let's see if we can get some carbon. There's one. Let's go to that moon. I think that might be toxic. Go get some carbon, and then we'll launch into the solar system a bit more. Possibly get a bit further to the center of the universe. And we'll sort that out. Yeah, it's the same everything. Everything kills you. Whatever kills you, your stuff gets left there. You go collect it. There's no real penalty for it. You can't lose it permanently as such, unless you just don't go back for it. The only annoying thing is you will need the resources to get back to it, which you'll no longer have. But you usually have enough to get you back to your stuff, unless you're like me and you're running low right now, and then you may not have enough to get back to your stuff, but most of the time you can get back to your stuff pretty easily. I do like the way it does this when we go into like hyperdrive mode. I love the way this thing goes. So as you see, also we can't crash directly into a planet or a moon. You see, if we hyperdrive straight to it, the game will automatically take us out of that before we hit anything. Same when it comes to a space station, the game will automatically take you out of that mode, that sequence, so that you don't crash into anything. So you can't just crash and burn. Right, so you can see we're on another green planet. This planet seems quite nice. We'll land. We need to find some plutonium, so we need plutonium, which is there, and we also need, I think, carbon. So if we land here, we'll go and get some plutonium and some carbon, and you can see the toxicity here is extreme. I think it's a planet. It's either a planet or a moon, I'm not sure. So the toxicity is extreme here, and it just means that... look at that! What's that thing? Wow, I've not seen something like that before. Let's scan it. What should we call it? And there we go. Let's get the hell out of here. That's the other issue. With the more toxic planets, we tend to find that they're more guarded for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. But Sentinels really hate you taking stuff from here. And we've also got other ships coming in. These are other AI, I believe. Let's see if we can follow him and see where he goes. Now we can shoot him down. I'm not sure what that does to us. I believe that does affect our standing. Looks like we can shoot him down. If you guys want me, let me know in the comment section and we'll try and shoot him down. I don't think it will do much. We can change obviously our rotation, which is cool. We just can't change the what person you view it in. This ship's really slow. I was going to get one of those as well. I found one abandoned, which is pretty cool. Yeah, he was pretty cool. If you can think of a name for him, we can name him. Where's this guy going? Woo! The ship's just so much quicker than his. Holy crap! It's going into hyperdrive mode. Or is he just going into boost mode? I'm not sure. It's just boosting. Yeah, he hasn't done his pulse jump. Some resources from here. At least I'm pretty sure we can. Pretty sure this is the first place I was on. Get gold and stuff. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right. Yeah, this is the first place. And this is useless to us because I don't think there's any carbon here. We can take a look around here without getting into too much trouble. Oh, we need to get some more of this stuff ready for when we go out into space properly. So yeah, let's say this bit's annoying. I want to do the menu every time. There we go, recharge to 100%. Get some more plutonium, and we need some carbon. What's this stuff? This is iron, I believe. Everything has its own symbol. Oh, zinc. So this planet's useless for carbon because it just doesn't have much good plant life on here. Ooh! Inventory's full, so we need to transfer some of this to our ship. So we can just press triangle and automatically transfer them. And then we're sorted. Sometimes stuff really does spawn in weird places, like this. And this stuff, this is another thing I don't truly understand, is some stuff you find just doesn't seem like it's relevant to anything. And it's very, very strange. Let's go get some of this plutonium. Oh wow, yes. That's some nice crystals there. Now you see that there's flying stuff above me. This stuff's like really hard to scan. And we're getting attacked by little crabs that hate me. Taking their plutonium. I think I have that one scanned yet, do I? Yeah, I do. So now we just need to make we need to make us some suspension fluid, and then we need to make us some electron vapor, like so, and then we need to make us a warp drive. We need titanium 9. We've got that. We need antimatter. Yeah. So now we can make one lot of antimatter. And then, once we've built that, we can build ourselves a warp cell. Now these only last for one warp. So ideally we should collect more resources before we leave. In order to possibly get back here. But as we found out 10 minutes ago, we're probably never going to be able to get back here unless they add some stuff to the game that will give us the option to come back easier. Hello, Che. My mining equipment and ship. No, the mining equipment was found in the game. The ship here was pre-order only, but you only get a certain amount of slots. So you may want to just scrap this ship eventually anyway, because I haven't found a way to actually upgrade the amount of slots here, which is only 16. We can get a better ship, a bigger ship, like a cargo ship, which has 27 slots for a couple mil, and that seems to be the only way to get more slots right now. But I've only got to I've only done like one boost or two boosts towards the middle of the universe, so I'm not sure whether we will eventually get upgrades for our ship, but I don't think so. So we can charge up our hyperdrive now. We can also charge it. Remember, it takes 25%, and we just picked up some new plutonium, so we can charge up that. And now we can take off into space. So let's get the hell out of here. So once we get into space, only then can we press down on the D-pad, and we can switch into a different place. So where should we go? We're gonna have to freelance this. We'll see. You see, it says undiscovered. Say 15.4 light years away. Yes, we can get to that if we want to. But we can't get to there, so we're gonna have to go fairly close. But it'll also tell you how many planets are there. So there's only one planet here and one moon, which means it'll give us less options in order to find stuff. So we could get there and potentially be out of any type of resource whatsoever. It also says undiscovered. There's no records found here, so it means nobody else has been here. So let's just do it. Let's go there. We press X, we engage the hyperdrive, and boom. And we just gotta hope to God that this planet actually has some kind of resource. Otherwise, we could be out in the sticks. Now, this game has crashed on me once whilst doing this, so I'm kind of hoping it doesn't do it again, but if it does, the stream will be back up ASAP. And for those that are wondering, I did find this game expensive. £49.99 in the store. If you buy it from game, it's still £47.99, so it's only £2 cheaper in the UK. For an indie title, yes, it is pretty expensive. And we just got a trophy. And this planet looks huge compared to the ones we've been on. we'll walk 3 times. So let's go take a look at this place. Oh, we can get some of that stuff here. Yeah, I do think it's kind of expensive for what it is. But it depends what you're looking for in the game. If you're looking for, just explore endless amounts of procedurally generated worlds, then this is going to be for you. If you're looking for a game with multiplayer fun, this isn't going to be for you yet, but the developer has promised free updates and patches, so there's a possibility that this may become more multiplayer focused in the future, which would be kind of cool. But for now, it still holds a lot of lore and a lot of story, and as big as game goes, it's pretty huge. I'm just going to take down some of these asteroids to get some stuff so that we can build another warp drive, hopefully. And we do need some stuff. Luckily, asteroids are a pretty easy way of getting stuff. Ooh, we've got some iridium. I'm now looking at this. Slow it down a bit. Can reverse in space if we want. Oh, we can actually get different resources out here. Right then, let's head down. That's okay, mate, not a problem, man. I had a pretty good birthday. I built a PC, like a budget game PC, so I've been playing on that quite a bit until I got this game. So we head down to our newly explored planet, which I've not been on before, so this is going to be pretty awesome. And whoa! That loaded in late. Okay, so it looks like we've got some weird flora on the go here. I think this planet's going to be fairly toxic to us. Sadly, there doesn't seem to be a lot of vegetation other than these big plants. We may not be able to get enough to walk anywhere else. We could be out here on a whim. So let's find a decent place to land. So to scan, we just click, but we've got some bases down here that look interesting. And looks like this one's probably got someone in there, so we'll land here and we'll take a look around. Now, as you remember what I said earlier, we haven't saved it, but we do save on landing, so we're okay. Right, let's take a look inside. Ooh, we found a new type of alien. So let's see what he says. This guy looks cool. It looks almost like a cross between a super mutant on Fallout and something else. Right, we need to empty our inventory a little bit to speak to him, which is kind of frustrating. Just in case, on the off chance he gives us something, but we'll transfer the gold over and then we'll speak to this guy. So we haven't been anywhere near here before, so we don't know the language, we don't know anything what he really says. We have to go off this little riddle. The warrior's nostrils flare as I approach. It inhales deeply and barks out what could be a warning. I hurriedly mime that I am peaceful and know little of its kind or language. It takes a second to think and then suddenly grabs my multi-tool while barking again into my visor. Streaking it with saliva, it's pointing at the indicator that shows which elements I carry. I do my best to keep calm. So what should we give him, guys? Should we give him silicate? Should we give him oxide? Should we give him isotope? Obviously carbon isotope we do need for our ship, so we're probably best off not giving him that. We don't need iridium too much, we don't need iron too much, but we could give him one of each. I don't know, what do you guys reckon? Nobody? No takers? Okay, we'll give him that. Do the bottom two. We can only do one. There's only one choice, so we'll do the bottom one. Yeah? Silicate. Yeah, okay. We'll do the bottom one. The warrior grunts, and it teaches me some of the language of the people. So he was happy about that. We got a word, and obviously the more words we learn, the happier these guys become when they're around us. In here, it looks like we may have an upgrade somewhere about, so we can take a look around and see if we've got one. It's quite a big... No, you can't. You can't give multiple. You can only give one answer at a time. And we have a gun in here. So this is another thing I wanted to show you. So it's quite good actually that we've come across this. So as you can see, this is another gun. It doesn't look as cool as mine though, and it has 9 slots. So we can actually compare this without buying it, and we can compare it, and we can see that it actually has more slots than ours. But what is it missing? We've got 2 more slots. We've actually got a range boost on the scanner, which may help quite a bit. I do like the look of my gun though, but yeah, I think you still get the ship, dude. If you pre-ordered the PC version, you will still get the ship, yes. I'm not sure if it will be blue or red. I did see on some pre-orders it looked like the ship was red. Obviously on PSN, if we pre-order it on PSN, which is what I did, we get a blue ship. So it may be red, but it's the same ship, just different colour. What do you guys think? Do you think we should buy this, or should we just leave it? I'm tempted to buy it for 58,000, and then just add the bolt thing on there. What have we got? +2. What is the +1 here? A combat amplifier, Sigma. And then we've got a +2, which is the beam coolant system. What have we got +2 here? We've got +2 beam intensifier, a combat amplifier. No worries, dude. No worries. Should we go for this weapon then, guys? Or should we just leave it? Buy it and add the bolt thing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I do like the look of that one. It looks cool with the horns on. Okay, we'll buy it. We'll get it. We'll get it. Right, we got it. Doesn't look as cool as the other one, but we got it. Let's go over to our multi-tool and now see what we need to add to it. Again, looks like I have most of the resources ready to add some extra stuff. We do need the bolt caster for the door, for the doors, should I say, which need 25 iron and 25 plutonium, which we can build right now, but I think we should wait until we get to a door that needs it before we go wasting our resources. So let's go and see if we can find some carbon. And as you can see, the toxicity level here, it's not extreme, not as extreme as the previous planets we were on. We can also go to a monolith, which is over there. So we'll head over to that, because then we learn some more of the language. We'll take the ship with us just because it's safer too. Off planet? Huh? I've never seen that before. Off planet monolith. Let's go check it out. It's got to be on the planet. It can't be off the planet, surely. And we can initiate the pulse engine here. This is crazy. We got some water here, so we should be able to get some carbon. There should be some plant life in the water there. And I don't understand what this means. It says off-planet monolith, but it can't be off the planet because otherwise the marker would be off the planet. Let's head up. Let's head up into the sky and see what happens. Does the marker disappear or does it stay? It stays. Oh, it is off the planet. Okay, I've not seen one like this before. Let's go take a look. Oh, whoa. It's on this. The water may be more radioactive than air, so be cautious. Okay. Well, we're gonna go back there in a minute. But this looks like a really nasty place. So let's go to this monolith. Man, that's pretty cool. I didn't know we could get monolith markers actually on separate planets whilst we're on another planet. I guess we can. So let's go take a look at this. This should teach us some language, and it'll give us a little bit of a better standing between the aliens around here. Between us and the aliens. So we'll see what... Radiation. Sentinels here are aggressive. We've got frequent flora, infrequent fauna, and the sentinels here are basically assholes. So we don't want to be pissing around figuring out what to take when we got some of those little things trying to chase us down. Right, let's get these. These give us the language. So we've learnt. Is there 4 or is there only 3? There's only 3, and then we can take a look at this and solve a little bit of something. Let's take a look. I'm originally from down south, but I'm living up north, near Preston. So the monolith stands silent on the planet's surface. It does not belong here, neither do I. There is a shimmer, and the vision of the red orb returns. The Atlas, it begins to speak to me again. Again, I feel the half elation, half terror that I have met my creator. The Atlas offers me guidance, purpose, meaning, significance in an uncaring galaxy. All I must do is follow its path and its orders. And we only have one option here, which I've not seen before, so we can just believe his promise. Not that I do. I do think this Atlas guy's a bit weird. I see lines of code, strings of numbers, and a bizarre structure. I feel sure. Conviction. I didn't get to read it. But we got a free warp cell, which is freaking sweet, so we don't have to worry about building one. We can just chillax now. We've got a warp cell. We can sort of recharge our hyperdrive. Yeah, I hope they'll add base crafting too, mate. I really do. I hope that they add some more multiplayer elements to the game, because I do think it will add a little bit more intrigue for those that don't want to do it alone. Because some people will find it boring. So let's take some of this carding. Take some carding. Take that plutonium. I don't care about the aggressive, horrible nasties here. They don't seem to be following me. Oh, there he is! There he is! Get away from my ship! He's already red. Is he already red? Yeah, he's already red. He's already, like, looking hostile. What have we got here? Oh, that'd be sweet. I haven't really been checking up on Twitter, so I'm not really sure what's going on with the guys who created this Hello Games. I know they've been getting a lot of crap. Okay, our inventory's full. We're gonna have to go sell some stuff, so we're gonna need to find a space station of some description. But we did what we came here to do, essentially. You know, we've now got ourselves a warp drive. We can now warp even closer to the center of the universe. But we're gonna just see if we can find some sort of place to sell some gear first, and I'm hoping this could be it. looks like we had a landing pad here. Well, we've got an upgrade for our multi-tool tech. A recoil stabilizer, which further reduces its kickback. So we've got reduced recoil if we want to build it. And let's see what fucked up animals are on this planet. This guy's hostile. Ah, we don't have any analysis visor on this weapon. So we do need to install one of those. Yeah. Whoa, man. No need to attack on sight. Jeez. I hadn't done anything. Yeah, we're coming off of here. Oh, thank you for subbing, dude. That's really sweet. Gotta like these subs. I haven't got many, so just slow and steady wins the race, I guess. Right, we're going back to that planet. I'm gonna go check out the water stand. Yeah, no, it sounded real creepy. You wanna try playing it at night when all you've got is your headphones in, and you're just sort of on your own. It's pretty creepy, especially when you're just traveling through caves and stuff in this game. It can be quite unnerving. Let's head back into this planet. Is this the same planet? It's got to be, ain't it? There's only one planet in the solar system. Right. We've got lots of water here, and hopefully not too much on the enemy side of things. So we don't need a warp drive because we've got one. If you guys want to go further into the galaxy, let me know and we will just go and do that right now. But I wanted to check out the water here. And these guys are yellow here, so they're quite placid, which is good. They're not immediately red. And let's go see what we can find in one of these giant lakes or oceans. Looks like there's quite a lot of different species of plant down here. Whoa! Dude, you were right about the water radiation. Extreme radiation.
Extreme radiation detected.
Yeah, that's pretty quick. We've only been in the water a few seconds, and oh, my favorite movie. Yeah, this is a tough one. My favorite movie, dude. Oh, I don't know. It's so hard. I liked all the Back to the Future films. I thought they were all pretty sweet, but then there's so many movies out there. I don't really know what my favorite one is. I have so many films that I really enjoyed to watch over and over again. Yeah, extremely radioactive. Oh! What the hell? What the hell just happened there? Whoa! Get it straight. Jeez. Do you guys think we should warp again? I think we should just try and warp again and see if we can find something a bit nicer than this place. This just seems like a poisonous wasteland, and the frame rate is really quite horrible here. Oh, look at that. Or is that just the jerkiness of the atmosphere against us? I don't know. I think it's frame rate. Frame rate sucks. Oh, did I hit a tree or something? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to what I was hearing. I was more worried about where I was going. Right. And we have another objective, ascend to the stars. So I'm kind of guessing that our next objective is just to go further in. We could find a system with more planets to explore. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I'm gonna go to another planet, man. I'm just gonna warp. We've been to that one there. We've been to this one. I think there's only like 2 places in this system to take a look at, so we'll just warp to another part of this part of the universe and see what we can warp to. So let's take a look what we've got going on here? Yeah, one planet, one moon is all we had here, so let's see if we can find a place with more variation of planets. 3 planets there, but we need to fuel our hyperdrive, which I forgot to do when we left. Let's fuel it. We've got a warp cell, so we can just go further. Right. So let's take a look. Why is Atlas interfering with me? Dude, I'm already here. This Atlas, he doesn't seem very happy with me moving around the galaxy so good. Alright. What's this one? Son of a bitch. Hang on. Oh, what have we got here? No. So we need a different warp reactor. I don't know how to get one. Discovery status unknown. We've got 4 planets here. This might be worth a shot. So should we engage? Yes, let's just engage. We've got 4 planets. We haven't got any moons this time around. But we can head here and take a look. Different. I've not been to a place where it's all green. That is so weird. It's almost like we're in water or something. What the hell? Okay, so we've got a planet here. We should have about 4 planets here. But looks like we can only see 1 right now. So we'll just head towards that one, and we'll see what happens. I do need to find a place to sell some gear though, because I've got quite a bit of gold I want to sell. Make some money. I hope this place is like just full of green. I've seen some places that look really cool on the internet. Where it's just luscious green fields and crazy. In we go. A little bit upside down. Oh Jesus! What the hell? We're still loading up land here. It can't just be rock. Okay, this is very rocky and mountainous, and it doesn't look like this planet's going to be very habitable. Gronk, yeah, we'll call it Gronk. Hey, there is another planet. There we go, we've got one there. We've got one there. What planet are we on now? So I'm guessing we're on this one. So let's rename. Let's rename it Gronk. There we go. And there we go. Right, let's get out of here. We'll go to the one with we know there's a shelter on. There might be some. That was just not nice. See, this is the annoying thing. Once we enter the oh, we got a space station up here as well. That's pretty sweet. We need to go to one of those. We can't really steer once we're in hyperdrive mode, and the game will try and auto-direct us. So what we want to do is come out of hyperdrive mode, and and try and steer the ship, but again, the game will try and keep us. We have to literally stop ourselves, and then we'll go to here. We'll sell the gold, and then we'll go to the planet with the abandoned building. The other planet looks pretty cool though. Oh, was it? Oh, maybe we could go back and get some for a fair buck. I've just been selling gold. That's pretty much it. I didn't realise there were too many high selling. What the hell is this? Is this it? Are we there? Oh, that looks weird. I've never seen one like this before. I got worried for a second. Okay, let's enter into this and see what we can see. Let's sell some gear and get back out there and go and scan some wildlife. Check out that abandoned shelter. Hopefully for an upgrade. Well, I'll take a look in a bit, dude. We'll take a look. We'll go and see if it is anymore, and then we'll go mine some and sell. Alright. So we have a guy here which we can talk to. We've got another upgrade here. Multi-tool tech. And we've got here, we can sell some gear. And we'll sell items for from our inventories. Yeah, it is a giant Pokeball with some weird eye on it. Yeah, I think it could be a mixture of both. Okay, let's go to our starship, and we've got gold here, which we'll sell for 48,000 units. I don't think we need to sell the iridium. Is that what we was on about earlier? No. What have we got here? We've got some sac venom. We can sell that because we don't have it yet. And I don't think we've got any more gold, have we? But we've got one of these, and these are down 1%, so I'm guessing more people are selling this stuff. Titanium we can sell, but we're not going to sell anything else other than the power canister because I don't really like having those in my inventory. They don't stack. So we sold the stuff that we were going to sell. We've made the money back for our oh yeah, the space station, yeah. Yeah, and the yeah, they both kind of look like Death Stars. Look outside the window though, isn't that pretty sweet? I don't know what the hell that was that just happened, but something just happened. He's got a really cool green haze out there. Let's talk to this guy, and before we talk to this guy we can touch... Oh, we've got two of these? Or just one? Again, it could have upgraded our health, but my health's already at maximum, so... Okay guys, so what should we choose? The warrior looks at me with fire in its eyes. This species is clearly aggressive and I doubt I'm welcome. Yet the life form bows in greeting. Tradition and honor perhaps dictate it. I don't feel in imminent danger and am about to turn and leave when the creature points towards my multi-tool. It barks with concern and makes a motion to suggest that I should hand it over. So do we refuse or do we hand it over? I'm going to say we should hand it over and see if he gives us an upgrade. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think we should hand it over? I think we should hand it over. Yeah, we'll hand it over. Okay. And there we go. See, that's how we roll. And what's he done? What's he done? Does he give us... Huh? A new multi-tool with 11 slots. Oh, he wants to offer us his multi-tool for our multi-tool. Let's take a look at what we got here. He's given us a better multi-tool for our worst multi-tool, and it has a cooler weapon skin. I think we should accept it. I think we should trade. Yeah, exactly. It looks freaking sweet. Yeah, we'll take his multi-tool. That guy's nice. He's friendly. We'll take it. Yes. Oh, yes. That looks much better. Thank you very much. You can have my boring one, and we'll be on our way. Or he realised that ours is actually better than his, and he just robbed me blind. Just for a cool weapon skin. But who knows? Who knows? He could have gestured with concern. He could have probably wanted to fix it, but I doubt it. I reckon he just robbed us. And we'll find out later that his gun is actually tracking our and they will destroy us. Right, let's get to this abandoned building, which is going to take 8 seconds. And we have a sweet ass weapon to take with us, which is freaking awesome. Okay, let's go to this abandoned building and see if there's any upgrades here. The likelihood is there are. This planet also looks pretty terrible from here. Looks like it's just a rocky wasteland, which is kind of frustrating. I kind of wanted some more greenery. I've had a lot of rocky wastelands on my journey. Okay, 46 seconds, and we're gonna be there. And then we'll just take a look around, see if there's any wildlife to scan. But this planet doesn't look as cool as others I've been to. There might be a good resource place. We might be able to find some decent gold reserves, or even some better plutonium reserves here. It's giving that plutonium vibe. That's actually the first guy I've met that's offered to trade something with me without having to pay cash, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, let's take a look in this building. Yeah. Okay, we've got a restore point. Weather is heated, sentinels are limited, the flora is regular, and the fauna is moderate. And yes, well, that's cool. But we do have a sort of toxicity level, if you will, on the left. So we do sadly have a limited amount of time spent outdoors here. But we can search some debris and see if we can get some new tech. And we do. And we can also get some new tech or possibly some language from this orb here as well. It looks like a wound on the world, crimson and ragged-edged, like something that once lived, but was then torn asunder. I should have stayed away, had I the senses to taste the air of this planet. I imagine it would have reeked with some kind of alien fetor, but nothing could stall my curiosity. Was it dead? Where I touched it, the surface was moist and yielding. Now, this is actually the first time I've come across one of these, where this is identical to something I've seen before. So that sucks. That sort of adds a bit of repetition there, because this is identical to one I've seen earlier, which is kind of frustrating. I was hoping they'd have multiple different ones. We only had one option there, and he gave us a jetpack booster ×3, so we did get something cool for doing it. But again, if we were to use that right now, we would actually have to take one of our inventory slots, so we're not going to. So the question is, guys, where do we go from here? We can go to the question mark, or we could take a look around in this huge cave system. but we're only allowed to be out here for a limited amount of time due to our signal on the left. So it's up to you what you guys want to do. And let me know in the comments section. I'm just going to go grab a drink and I'll be right back. Right then. Okay, looks like cave. Let's go in.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Looks like in the cave we're actually pretty safe down here, which is pretty sweet. We can explore this to our heart's content. And as there's limited amounts of the bad guys, sentinels, we can mine. Yeah, when bases get here, I think I'm gonna build a mine in one of these caves, because look at it, it's just freaking awesome. And there's usually only a few minerals in here, like iron and the such, but sometimes there's some pretty cool species of animals. And what we can do is we need to build another one of these analysis visors. And perhaps we should get some of this iron to replace what we just took. And hopefully we can analyze some of the plant life here as well. Man, this gun's sweet! Okay, so let's take a look at what we can see in here. Looks like we may have some plant life, some animal life further into the cave. So let's take a look and see what we can see. Maybe they're out the cave. What's that? A green place? Should we go take a look? Or should we leave it? That's one thing I haven't noticed actually, the buildings seem to change colour. I've not really noticed that before. Should we go take a look? Or should we go left or we go right? And here comes a sentinel, he's scanning, he's going to get pissed because I just took his plutonium. Take a look, okay. Yeah, he's watching us right now. That's another thing that's annoying. The life support power low indication comes up when we're only at 75%. Now for me that's not low. It's actually pretty damn high. I think it should do that when we get to about 10%. Now we've got some nasty creatures about here. Oh, look at that! It's a turtle mantis. And these guys look like they're not too friendly. Let's go into the building and take a look inside. Where's the front door? Is it a building or is it a ship? It's a building, right? Yeah, it's a building. I thought so. We have an upgrade for our multi-tool. Combat beam amplifier. There's tons of these upgrades. Tons and tons of them, but they don't really seem to do too much. As in, variation between each one isn't too much. Look at that dude. What should we name him? Look at his weird little head. It's got a mantis head and a turtle body and it's a crab body or something? Crab legs? Weird. Let's go and annoy him. Hey buddy. Do him. Oh, he's friendly. This guy's not a danger to us. He's nice. Hey, How's it going? Okay. Let's head back into our cave system and then head to the right. Oh yes! Gold! Okay, we'll get back into the cave so we're out and then we'll name him. What should we call the planet though? So we need to name the planet. Oh dude, no, they're not being friendly now, look! Get out of here!
Levels stabilizing.
Twiddler, with the sound he makes. He's so cute. No, he's not, he just attacked me. Or at least his friend attacked me. He's still coming after me, look at him. It's like, get me up here, I'm gonna kill you. Look at him, he's running around in circles. Hang on, I want to scan him. Let me scan him.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Oh, there we go, we got him. Can't. I don't think he can attack me now. Let's name that guy. Where is he? Which one did we just scan? That was the nasty guy. Oh, come on, we didn't get the good guy? I swear we just scanned the good guy. We're gonna have to go back. Son of a bitch. I swear we scanned him.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
I swear we scanned the mantis turtle thing. I'm positive we did. No, we didn't. Okay. What's that? We scanned it. Yeah. Let's get away from these crabs, man. They hate us.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Yeah, he is a son of, he is a scarab bitch. Ooh. Are we? I don't even know if we're going the right way now. Yeah, we are. Right. Okay. Let's just rename those guys whilst we're here, out of their way, and I'll show you what happens if we try and call something scarab bitch. Okay, so here's the scarab bitch, and if we go to and put in scarab and then bitch, and it'll come up with, oh sorry, go fuck yourself. So we can't put that in. We have to rename and upload, and I'm wondering if we can sort of get away with Scarabitch like this. Nope. So it looks like we can't call him Scarabitch, which kind of sucks. So we're just gonna have to call him Anus. Now that works. That's not offensive in any way. Okay, whatever. And this guy, we're gonna call him Twiddler. Which is kind of wrong, but still. Kind of wrong. It sounds so weird. Look at that thing though. What should we call that? It's like a T-Rex body and then some weird slug head or some shit. We're gonna name the planet Hot Stuff, which we're gonna rename it here. There we go. We renamed him Hot Stuff. So we've just got to rename that weird looking thing and some of the plant life. Dino Glob. Yeah, good idea. Let's rename it. Look at that, it's got a DNA picture there. That's weird. And it gives us a gender and the temperament. And Dino Glob is the name. There we go. We've got some dollar for doing that, or some units. Let's go and explore this cave some more. Maybe find some more cave life. Yeah, it does look. Yeah, it does look like a cosplayer. To be fair though, I've seen some pretty rough-looking cosplayers. Right. Okay. Left or right? That's the decision we have right now. It may not be a good one, but left seems to be the obvious option because of the question mark. And we are straying a little further away from our ship, but we can go back to it hopefully, as long as we take the K system back or remember the way back. Left. Okie dokies. Right then, let's head left. Now, we've still got a little heat thing. Did you hear that? Was that something big or was that just my imagination? Let's go ship's that way, let's go take a look this way. Okay, so you see everything on foot, still gives us the timer that it takes to get there. Oh come on, we've got some nasty things. Leave me alone! Go away! I didn't attack you. God, he's so creepy with his 3 eyes. Jesus, what's all this? Shrooms everywhere. Ooh! Let's go down there. Let's take a look at that. No, okay, we'll kill it. It won't let us kill it. Ow! You bitch! Is he dead? He's dead! Oh no, that's not good. Get out of here. I'm getting attacked by an anus. I know, right? He was one badass anus. He was vicious. I've never seen an anus so vicious. Oh, now everyone's attacking me. Yeah, but he's not the anus. He was nice before. What? This planet is horrible. Oh my god, they run so fast. Get out of here. Where are they? They're all ganging up on me. Yeah, you better run, fools. Walk away. Walk away. Yeah. That's how we roll. Okay. Oh, come on. This could have been a worse place, and now I'm... There, that's where we was going. Why are we going this way? We're not going to last long out here. Come on. I don't think we're going to make it, guys. I think we're going to die. We're going to die. We're going to die. We're too young. The twiddlers are just... Oh shit. Come on, come on, come on, we're gonna make it. Yeah. No, no, god damn it.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Yeah, they are very protective of their anuses. they must be lost without them. Ooh, I've never seen one of these before. Ooh, we've learned a word. Okay. You can go back in now, hologram. Come on. In. Okay. Well, let's go see if there's anyone else. I don't think this is abandoned, so I don't think it's going to be anyone around here. Well, we do have another upgrade. Which sucks, because we don't need those upgrades. We want inventory upgrades. But, if you are after a inventory slot upgrade, the only place to get them so far seems to be pods. They're a bit up in their anus. Yeah, they got their heads so far up their anus, they just... I don't know. It's just creepy. We're probably best staying inside at this point in time, but I'm going to go save it anyway. Because I don't want to lose the progress we just made with our various anuses, although I don't think you can with the anus. I think once you get loaded into the anus is on the internet. Oh yeah, another thing I just actually noticed that I don't think I've ever noticed. What was that? Well, that's a scanner thing, right? Previously is that we don't actually have a crouch button on this. We only have a walk or a run button. Oh, don't leave me here! Is the storm gone now? Yes. Yes. Oh my god. We need to head back to the ship. Let's head back to the ship. And then we'll fly somewhere. Ah, I got a trophy! Yes! Travelling so far on foot. Seems like the lower we are in the atmosphere here, the less danger we're in. If we go up onto a hill, then we get anuses everywhere and also heat damage. Get away from me. Leave me alone. I don't want to be your friend. Have we been to all 3 planets now? I think we've only been to 2, haven't we? We've still got 1 to go for it. We should go to the other one and see if it's something better. If it's not full of hostile creatures. Actually, are we at night time now? Yeah, it seems like at night time we're okay, look. The planet I was on when we started the stream, well, one of the planets I was on was okay in the daytime, but then when it went to night time we would get cold. But here it seems the exact opposite. We don't even get any damage whatsoever at night. What's that? Just spawned in. Get to the ship. We shouldn't have gone so far without the ship. It takes so long to get back to the ship. We do know that there's gold here, so we can come back and mine some gold at a later date. Woohoo! That's our cave that we've been in. Pretty cool. It'd be cool to have a base here with like windows just looking out above you. That'd be pretty sweet. What? Leave me alone. Okay. Oh, we need thruster, we need plutonium. Luckily we just picked some up. So let's get our launch thruster powered and let's go to that other planet. Oosh! Yeah, it looks like these trails are from not just from us, maybe from other ships as well. I don't know. Right, this is so weird, everything's so green. Oh, okay, dude. It's only like 12:42 here. It's nearly lunchtime, so I'm gonna grab some lunch in a bit anyway. Oh, come on. Yeah, I've got Twitter. It's the same It's Fishaz780, same as the PSN account. So it's FISHAZ780. So you can follow me on there. Yeah, you're still in bed at 12:43 in the afternoon. Okay, dude. Yeah, I'll let you know. And you can play some. Go play some Steam games. Hooked up my PC to the telly downstairs, and then play some PC games. I'll catch you later, dude. See you later, man. Cheers for watching. Thank you very much. This planet just looks worse than the other one. What are we doing? Okay. Just take a look at this place. Doesn't seem like these planets are like what we really wanted at all. But we do have an upgrade pod here. And it doesn't look like, do we have a toxicity right here? We don't have any toxicity here, so we can run around as we please. And here we get our exosuit upgrade, which will cost us 90,000. And I'm a tight git, so I don't think I'm going to bother. But you can see it just adds more slots, more and more slots. So I'll not bother with that. What we will bother with is looking for some decent resources to mine. And dude, what's that on there? Let's go take a look at that. Looks like caves. It's so weird having everything green. It's crazy. We got some sort of smoke. Fog here. It's quite a foggy planet. Don't tell me we can't get up there, but there's some gold there, right? No, we're not close enough. We're gonna have to get a ship and then head over there and see if we can get some of this gold taken. Let's save this point because we know we've already been here. Sometimes you can leave it like, if you want to come back to it, you can leave it question mark because that's pretty much the only way you're going to find it again. Right. Let's save. And then we'll head to the gold and we'll go and mine some gold. Let's go and see if that is gold. I'm hoping it's gold. Pretty sure it looks like gold, but you can't tell when it's green. It's emerald. Okay. And this stuff's supposed to sell quite highly, so we'll take the emerald. I'm probably gonna like get all this and see how much it's worth. It should tell us in the inventory though, roughly how much this stuff is worth. Which will be on our exosuit inventory. And it's called Emerald. And it's actually worth for 275 units is 42 grand. So it's up there on par with gold on the price side of things. So really we just mine as much as we can, and we can wait for the market to fluctuate. If we're willing to store it in our ship and wait for that market to fluctuate, we can wait and then sell it once the percentage is up on the price. Oh, look, this thing does a lot of mining before it runs out. Okay, dude. See you later. Thank you very much for watching. What's that in the distance? A big column of stuff.
Charge depleted.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Technology recharge. Life support power low.
Life support power is low. Oh yeah, well, our gauge isn't coming up, so we don't actually get to see what our life support power is.
Technology recharge.
Oh, is it? Oh, it is. I don't know. I'm confused. So yeah, we just take tons of this stuff and then we'll just sell it for big bucks. Then we'll just sail up and possibly buy a bigger ship. You can just be sat here for like ages mining this shit. We've only mined 160 plus a stack of 250. So this is another thing that takes up your time in this game. is just mining it over and over again.
Technology
Some people might find it repetitive, but I find it quite therapeutic,
weapon
just
charge depleted.
sort of sat here, just mining away. I don't find it like majorly boring.
Technology recharge.
But you will spend some of the game just doing this over and over again in order to get the cash and the resources to be able to move on in the galaxy. I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. It's definitely something that, again, some players might find quite repetitive and dull. It's just one of those things, just like Minecraft, you know, where you're destroying stuff to make stuff. I think we've pretty much mined most of it now, and we'll just get drips and drabs. I was gonna go see what was in the distance, but it seems to have disappeared. Why is that? What was we looking at before that was interesting? I thought it was sort of over in that direction, but maybe it wasn't. It was, I'm sure of it. It was like a building of some description over in that direction. I don't know. Let's go see what we can. Let's go see what we can see. Yeah, well, it looks like we might have a place to sell some stuff here. So we'll take a look and see if we can sell from here. Sometimes when they have landing pads, there's an alien inside. New technology. Nothing other than some more upgrades for a multi-tool, but we have 1 billion of these upgrades, so we're not going to do anything with that. We might have to just go back to the space station. I was kind of hoping that we could stay on the planet a little longer. Save progress and claim sector recovery. Okay. Let's save that progress. Quite a lot of caves here. It's a shame that we can't actually like make a mining tool for the ship. I don't think the ship is able to mine anything at all. Let's have a look. Don't think so, no. Kind of annoying. Would have been nice to be able to mine with the ship. See, there's a lot of lines over there, so let's go take a look at what's going on over here. Sometimes it will lead you to like a base, or I know if I followed the ships that are flying around, it often leads me to some kind of base where we can sell gear and the trading base, if you will. You can see that the planets are huge. We could spend days on these things and not get to see anything. There's just so much to see and do. Or it may be so much to see, a little bit less to do than there is to see, but there's still quite a bit of stuff you can do in this game. It's all just pushing you towards the centre of the galaxy, right? Seems like we're coming across any trading outposts. Seems to me that we're not getting anywhere with that, so let's head up into space. We'll head towards the thing, we'll wait there and see how much it'll cost for a ship upgrade up there. See what ships they have around here. And head towards the... So we've been there. We haven't discovered that one yet, that's our last one to go to, I think. So we'll head there after this. And see what we can see. Oh, damn it, pulse engine's out. Let's get that sorted out.
Technology recharge.
See here, for example, I have to hold the analog stick in the direction that I want it to go, because otherwise it will automatically avert me towards... well, sometimes it automatically averts me towards Earth. We'll head here, we'll sell some gear, we'll check out some ships, and then we'll go to that one that we haven't been to yet, which is there. Whoa, it usually takes us in, what the hell's going on here? There we go. So if we wait in here long enough, we can actually wait for some people to come in with their ship, and then we can buy their ship off them. First we're going to sell that emerald that we just mined, and then we'll come out and wait for some more ships to arrive, and then hopefully we can check out how much it's going to actually cost us to upgrade or swap our ship. So let's see what we've got to sell. We've got emerald here, which is currently at the going rate. It's actually down 5%, so we don't make as much as we do on gold. It should be higher than this, but I guess lots of people are mining it. This zinc is up quite a lot, so if we could find some zinc, it would be a pride seller right now. Let's check our starship inventory. I don't think we have much in there to sell either. We've got some iridium, which is up 3%, which could get 7 grand. Is it really worth it? Not really. We can always find some other resources on the planet to sell. So we'll go and see what ships we can actually purchase. We just missed one, but I'm sure if we wait here for a couple of seconds, one will arrive. And I need some painkillers because my head is hurting. So we could could be waiting here a few minutes, but usually ships come in and out, and then we find out exactly how much it will cost. Hopefully it won't cost us too much, but I have seen ships in excess of like 2 mil, especially for the big cargo ones. Right, I think, is this one coming in now, or is this just the way it looks? No, we think we've got one coming in right now, so we can wait for him to land, and then once he lands we can check out. We've actually got 2 coming in right now. Pretty big ships as well, so we can wait for him to land. Yeah, I got live stream, buddy. Thank you very much. So we can see how much his ship is now. We can just make an offer on the live, but we don't actually make an offer. We hit to see, so we can see that his ship has 22 slots. We can actually compare this without going into a obligated purchase, and we can see that he has way more slots than we do, but he does want to charge us 1 mil and 45 grand. Now if I had 1 mil and 45 grand I would buy the ship, but sadly I don't. So we're going to have to go and mine some resources to be able to upgrade our ship into something bigger like that, or we could trade our ship like that into something like this, which is probably around the same price. So you can see we can talk to him about nothing in particular really. We can sell items to him, and again we can compare his ship, and he only wants 500 grand for 19 slots, and if we compare our ships, 511 grand for 19 slots, so that's only really 3 slots more than ours. He doesn't actually have much in the way of... Oh, he does have quite a few upgrades though. He has a +1 on the phase coolant Sigma, a +1 on the deflection enhancement, and a +1 on the accelerated fire. That's not a bad price, but we're only gaining three slots in total. So yeah. It's a bit excuse me, it's a bit better, but not huge amounts better. So I think we're gonna just skip to that new planet and see if we can make it a few $100 grand in order to get us a bigger ship. So we can head. That one's discovered. What's that one? I'm guessing that one's discovered, though it's not really telling us. That one is undiscovered, so we'll head here. And as you can see, even in hard drive mode, this is going to take us a minute to get to. It does take a long time to get these things to different places. It's quite a time-consuming game, to be honest. Dragged into the atmosphere very soon. Boost us up. guessing the green sort of dictates what we get here, which is just rocky landscapes. And giant floating islands. It's pretty sweet. There's not really much, I don't think, in the way of stuff. We've got plutonium in plentiful supply. What we really need is some more of that valuable resource. And I think we found some. Let's take a look. So this is devoid of any fauna, and the sentinels are average here. And what we've got here is a mass of nickel. Now I don't know how much nickel's worth, so we'll take a little bit of it and we'll see how much nickel is actually worth. Nickel is worth a total of 2,555 units for 55.
Life support power low.
So only a few grand, really, compared with what we had before, which was a lot better on the money scale. So perhaps we just need to find out how much what's this? I think this is silicate, which isn't very expensive at all. Iridium, yeah, which isn't massively expensive. So we're not on a gold mine here yet. We're just sort of average priced metals. Kind of sucks because we want expensive metals or elements that we can sell to get the money for our ship upgrade. So let's just take a look at what else I've got here. Whoa. I think these big ones are all just... Whoa, look how much plutonium's here. We have a field day with this stuff. There's loads of plutonium here. And again, we've just got nickel. I don't think we've got much in the way of anything else. Iron, not really worth much. I don't think plutonium, is it worth a lot? 10,000 for 10,000 units. Plutonium's worth quite a bit. But plutonium is also a resource that we need. So perhaps it's not so good getting that to sell. That's kind of frustrating, actually. 55 units each, which is 2,000. So we're looking at about 10,000 for 250 units. Total value is 10,000 units. Oh, that's the total value. Yeah, so nickel's really not worth much at all. Iron's not worth a lot. Copper's worth quite a bit though, with a total value of 14 grand. 110 units each. So the total value per stack is 10 grand. We need something that's way more expensive than that. have a feeling we're gonna have to go back to a previous planet in order to get that. So I don't think we're gonna have much here. I think it's all gonna be the same resource. Or we could attempt to make some stuff, but we do need to make some suspension fluid. And for that we need carbon, and for that we need plant life. And we don't seem to have much of that here either. What's that? There. That's green. Let's take a look. Without plant life, we're pretty screwed on making another hyperdrive, another warp drive fuel cell. Emerald, perfect. So you can see that this stuff's actually worth quite a lot. 96 units each. What is that, less than what we've been selling? I think it is. I think it's less than Iridium. No, it's not less than Iridium. No, it's definitely, yeah, it is more. Yeah, 96. Yeah. What am I on about? 96 units each. So we're looking at quite a big income from mining all of this. And hopefully we'll have enough to upgrade our ship. And then we just need to worry about getting some carbon for our warp drive. Fuel, and then we can go into another part of the galaxy. It's a shame that there isn't an upgrade to completely make the charge the infinite. See, for some reason it doesn't bring up our life support, meter all the time. And right now we just don't have one, although it says we're at 50%. Right, we need to recharge our. Luckily, we've got quite a bit of plutonium here, plutonium stacks to choose from. So we can charge it back up and just keep mining this stuff until we've got tons and tons of it to sell and make some dollars. Once we've mined all this, we're going to sell it. Quite a good chunk, but we do want to get a limited amount off of it. But we currently have a full stack, which is worth 68 grand, and we're going to probably get another full stack, which will be another 68 grand on top of that. So we're looking at a couple nearly a couple $100,000 off this one lot, and that should bring us to about 800,000. So if we can get more than that, closer to a mil, then we can upgrade our ship. So it does take a lot of patience and a lot of work to get the money you need to be able to upgrade stuff. We only get so much at a time, so we can be mining this, but you can see we don't get like huge amounts of it from each chunk blasted away. We only get, but sometimes as we get lower down into the stack or the block, we will only get like 2 or 4 until eventually we just end up with nothing. Yeah, we basically we found a guy who just gave it to us for our gun, and it came with quite a bit of upgrades as well. Yeah, we haven't bought another ship yet. That's what we're trying to do now. Because I went through, I've skipped 2 solar systems because I went to one and there was just barely anything there to mine. And this one is pretty much the same. It's just a very rocky terrain, nothing much to mine. Just I found this stuff which is worth quite a bit of money. Anyway, I also found the schematic for our what we was looking for yesterday. What was it called? No, we already had the antimatter one. It was. It was. 1 second. Let me just show yous. Do I have to do it in here? The suspension fluid.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. So we can now craft our own hyperdrive fuel. Yeah. But I didn't find it in a locked door. I found it. There was a guy who gave us a riddle, and we just solved it.
You got a riddle on your own?
No, I had help.
No.
They're all fucked off now because apparently it's like 4 AM in the morning where they are. Guess so. A couple of them watch my usual videos. Watch my pocket chip videos.
Alright.
So they were watching it, but one guy had to go to work. You up? No, I'm guessing he lives in the UK. The other guy had to go to sleep, so it was 4 AM. So just, I don't know. What? Yeah? Well, what should we get? What can we get for tea? That's the thing. What do you want? What do you want for tea? Not a lot. We did have some diced beef, but we only got one packet of it, as far as I could find. Well, you back it early? How come? Oh shit, yeah. For those that are wondering, that is my father-in-law. We do live in the same house currently. Alright. Yeah, in the chest one. Right, what do we need? We need to transfer some of the stuff from my exosuit over. We've actually got 3 lots of emerald right now. 3 lots of 250, which is fantastic. That means we can go up another like 100 and a couple hundred grand. We should maybe make enough off just one block. Maybe not. Maybe just under what we need to upgrade our ship. Quite a lot of emerald though. I'm always breaking down gold in the earlier planets. When I got this one down, I was just getting chunks of metal. It's nice to see that we're actually digging some chunks of doing a bit of mining here and there. And you can actually see where it's cleaning up on the floor as well. That was pretty sweet. What I do find funny is that in order for us to actually get the carbon we do need to destroy the plant life, which in turn makes these pretty pissed. So where did we put our ship? That's the biggest question. I can't remember where we put our freaking ship. Ah, there. So just need to find some more of that emerald stuff. Wait, what the hell was that? This also happens randomly as well sometimes. I lose health for no reason. There's nothing there. Yeah, I'm losing health. It's happened to me a couple of times. Bit of a weird bug. So we'll charge up our landing crystals. We do need to get some more plutonium. We also need some more of that nice shiny greeny gold looking stuff, and then we can upgrade our ship. other than that, it's a pretty barren planet. It's just not a lot here at all. It's very, very basic with only a few types of elements, and all of them, except for 2 of them, are not that great. What's that? It's hard to tell when you're up here, like, what's what. We've got some big chunks of stuff here, but none of it is what we need. Just kind of gut wrenching. That is what we need, right there. Perfection. And if we travel a little bit, I'm sure we could find some more plutonium to sort out. We've got some plutonium, quite a bit of it actually around here, which is pretty neat. A little chasm with some plutonium in. Perfect.
Weapon charge depleted.
And hopefully we need to recharge our weapon with the plutonium that we're picking up. As long as we keep it stacked, because this is pretty much the main resource you use throughout the whole game. You don't really use much else. Obviously for crafting you use different materials, but overall you just use plutonium. Which would make you think that it's an expensive one to sell because everybody wants it, but it really isn't. There doesn't seem to be much on the way of wildlife here either. It's all very barren. Iron oxide, we don't need that. We need this. And we will need some carbon from the plant life.
Life support power low.
If they say we need fucking joints on the weekend or something, right?
Yeah.
Weekend, just shut the fuck up. They're fat arses with a fat face and looking at pumpkin freezer. There's 3 fucking joints in there.
I know there is.
Turkey joint and 2 pork. You fucking eat it.
Well, I ain't got a problem with eating them. I ain't got a problem with eating them. No, I know you got to defrost it, but you have to do that with pretty much everything anyway, don't you? What's this? Carbon. Perfect. Well, I'm right.
The big burgers.
Right. What should we do for them then? Should we do the beef for them and then we have pies?
Yeah. You mean
I'll do the diced beef for them.
I'll take that out and put it in.
Yeah, take that out, and then we can have the Scotch pies because I like Scotch pies. We don't need to get them out now, do we? Yeah. Yes, guys, as I said before, that is my father-in-law, and he does get pissed off easily about stupid things. But sometimes it might be got to figure out what you want to see. Not easy. Especially when you can't learn until nugget. And we start fussing as to what we want to eat. But anyway, that's a life lesson. We don't need to learn those. We're playing No Man's Sky. We're getting some sweet ass materials in order to make us another warp drive to get further into space. And we've only got we haven't got any slots left for much more on the old emerald, which means we're probably going to have to drop some platinum if we don't need it in order to make us one of these, because we need to make a warp drive, but to make a warp drive we need uranium 9, which we've got quite a bit of, and we need some antimatter. But in order to make antimatter, we need one of these to make electron vapor, because we need one of them to make electron vapor. And as you can see, we're actually out of space, which sort of sucks big donkey dick. So what we're going to have to do is iridium we can scrap because it doesn't sell for much, so we're going to have to scrap it like so. And then we can make our we can now make our electron vapor, and then we have an extra slot to make our antimatter, and then we can make ourselves a warp drive, and then we can use this to fuel this, and we've got ourselves a hyperdrive ready for scooching up into the distance in a moment. But first off, we've just got to get the rest of that resource there as possible, and go and sell it and see if we can upgrade our ship. Now, I wouldn't mind coming back to this area, but as I mentioned earlier, it's pretty hard to come back to a place that you haven't, that you've been to already. It's because they don't really tell you or show you how to get back. There's no quick way of getting back, which is a shame. They do need to add that in a patch, like a button or something, to see where you, because you can see where you've previously been if you check the options button. But I don't think you can. No, you can only, like, say if I wanted to view, I can view what we've got here. But I can't actually warp there, which is really disappointing. I'd like to warp back to Planet 7, especially since it's the first Planet 7 they have quite a lot of vegetation compared to these later ones. And now we've got our inventory full, but we should have 2 slots on the starship, so what we can do is exosuit that, and we've got that over there. We need to bring back, oh, it's automatically stacked it, has it? In stacks of 500, so we can stack another. We've currently got 140 grams worth in each stack right now, so we should be able to stack enough to get our ship upgraded, and then we can have our weapon upgrade, which we've got on the ship upgrade. And then I'm probably gonna warp to another galaxy and find out some stuff. Lots of we need to change that though, so it only says low when you get to 25%. It says it's 75, 50, and 25. So it's that many times. And if it's 75, you're not supposed to not low, it's just getting lower. So we've got a nice cargo ship and we can transport more goods. I feel like this weapon this mine too. Wow, we're getting quite a lot of this stuff here. How much have we got now? We're still on our stack. We've got emerald there. Nickel. We can drop that because we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need nickel. It's not worth anything. Get out of here. That's 1,000. So we could probably get 1,500 more. Or 700 more. That would give us a shitload more cash when we go sell it. recharge this again. God, this is getting costly on the old plutonium. But we can use carbon if we need to, but I'm not going to. I'll use that plutonium and some other plutonium. Because it only takes what you need from it. So it won't take any more from the stack. And stacks in your inventory of 250, stacks on your ship of 500. So we can double up on this ship. But if you get, say, the gun to here, let go, and then start again, pump it as it's going down, it'll go straight back to the beginning. Only for mine to that. You can do it like that, you can never run out of energy. You do have to completely let go of the trigger. I think we're almost out of this stuff here. So, yeah, you can see we're getting less and less emerald from it. So we've pretty much mined. And it doesn't look like the sentinels are pissed off too much this time. So we've probably used another nearly 60% here, and I think we're going to leave it at that, which should give us some decent amounts of the stuff. So on the ship we've got 260,000 on our person. We will transfer over 2 stacks of emerald, and we now have an extra. So we got 137, 137, and 99. It's a shame we can't make that into 100,000 before we head off. If we can make it into 100,000, then we could round off at 300 grand roughly, and then that takes us up to nearly a mil. You can see that it does take a long time to get this stuff down, and we will be doing this a lot throughout the gameplay. So if you're looking at this game thinking it's going to be an easy ride, well, it is if you enjoy this sort of stuff. If you don't enjoy sitting around mining all day long, then you probably won't enjoy this game too much, because you're doing a lot of mining. So we're just going to get the last little droplets of it. I think we're pretty much done now. So we'll take that over and transfer to the ship. There you go, look. 367,000 we're going to make in one trip to this horrible planet. No, I haven't found any on here. Not much life on there, is it? No. There actually isn't. If you go onto the records section here, look, records. There's actually no life there whatsoever.
No, that's just because they haven't been found.
Well, I didn't see any.
Yeah, you won't.
No, but
you
look,
won't
if you
there
go
unless
to like, if you go to this planet,
Yeah, because
oh maybe maybe it is
they've
because,
been found. So
maybe you're right.
maybe you've got to look out for them, mate.
I didn't see any. That was all.
Underground.
Yeah, they could well be underground. Ooh, I forgot this. I need to find the space station, but I think we should just hyperdrive to a new galaxy and see what we've got going on. So we'll do that now, and then we'll use the space station when we get there to sell our gear. So let's take a look at what we can actually warp to. So we could warp to here with 2 planets and 1 moon, and we'll wait for it. Discovery status is unknown. I don't think we're gonna we want to warp to somewhere with more planets. That one's undiscovered with 4 planets. We could warp to. We could warp to there with 4 planets. Well, we got 5 planets here and 1 moon. Now, let's just see what that is there. No, we need a special warp reactor to get to there. So we got. How do we get? Am I going to stream Pocket Chip? Oh, the hedgehog. I've had quite a few people on here asking me about Pocket Chip. I know you guys watch my videos, which is fantastic, by the way. I'm learning with you guys, so it's really nice to be able to do that over YouTube. The answer to that would be possibly if I could get that working right. Yes, that is a possibility. I could live stream using Pocket Chip, but at the moment, with the way it's growing, I just think that it's probably best for me to do 1 video a week, because it's not actually growing sufficient enough for me to do more than 1 video a week. Sadly, the community, we're still sort of slow on the whole thing. So I mean, I'm just like you. I'm learning with you, so I don't know really what I'm doing half the time. Oh damn it! I lost that one with 5 planets. Right, where are we? Here. But yes, eventually, once the community gets possibly, bigger, which is, well, it's inevitably going to get bigger. Once it gets bigger, once there's more stuff to show, then that is a possibility.
Piece in the sink covering lukewarm water. It's defrosting.
Okay, mate. Well, we're going to go to a system now where there's 5 planets and 1 moon, so it's probably the biggest one we've been to yet. 5 planets, 1 moon. Yeah. No, exactly. Alright, catch you in a bit, mate. Yeah, the hedgehog. You are? Okay, mate. Yeah, dude, the hedgehog. I will be trying to do 2 videos a week soon. There'll be 1 video on Pocket Chip and 1 video on OG Chip, or original Chip, because I haven't done anything on original Chip yet, and I wanted to do more on original Chip, but I haven't even booted it up yet, so I'll be doing that fairly soonish. Hopefully either tomorrow, or we'll start next week doing Monday on Pocket Chip, Friday on OG Chip. Right, so we're here. We've got 5 planets to take a look at, guys. We're back in another green sort of haze, but as you guys know, we've just got a load of resources, so we're gonna head into here and sell them, and then check out some ships that come into here. But this isn't looking good for us because we've got that green haze again. I'm unsure as to whether we're actually going to encounter more barren planets. Hopefully not. Hopefully we're going to encounter some decent planets and go from there. Right, guys. What time are we on? We're on 1:45 right now. So I'm probably going to live stream till about 3 o'clock. Maybe a little bit past 3 o'clock, depending. And we'll go from there. Okay, so we've got a fairly new species of alien here. And we've also got our marketplace, which we're going to use to sell our gear. And we can sell the items from our inventories. That's what we're going to do. And we've got quite a lot of emerald, and I believe it's all on the ship now. So we can go to our starship inventory and looks like we've had some post, so I'm going to get that quickly. But, we should have some emerald on our starship inventory. So where is the emerald here? We've got quite a lot, and we should make 375 grand, which brings our total up to 980 4 or something like that. Anyway, I can't see, can't count. I'm just getting a post. Okay, UK mail, and it's not even for us. Fantastic. Got a lot of Royal Mail. Never delivers your post, it always delivers somebody else's. Anyways, we can sell, or see, we're at a disadvantage right now because we've actually, the price of emerald's gone down 1.5% in the market, so we're losing 1%, which isn't a huge amount, so we're just going to sell it all. And we're now at 983, 244. So, cracking job. And we don't have an Atlas pass. I don't even know how to get an Atlas pass. If anyone does, please let me know in the comment section below. Let's see what this guy has to say here before we leave. So, it says the life form's eyes widen in surprise when I go to talk to it. It leans back and watches for sudden movements. It's very clearly never seen anything quite like me before. I mime that I can't speak its language, and increasingly reassured, the beaked trader indicates that in exchange for certain elements, it is willing to help. So we'll give him some silicate because that's what we have. And the grateful trader clicks his beak and it teaches me some of his language, which is fantastic. Thank you very much, and we'll now be on our way because we don't really like that. And we have some ships already out here this time. Don't leave! I want to see how much your ship is worth. And we can go for the super duper extra super pink ship, which looks like a beast. We'll see how much this baby is. And we want to make an offer on his ship, which we never do. I don't understand why they called it make an offer, because basically they give you the price and you've got to pay that shit. 994 units, 94,924 units, so we're looking at nearly a mil. It's more than what we've got, but it does have an extra 4 slots, 6 slots even, for us to play with. So the answer to that is go fuck yourself. Now we've got a ship here that looks roughly similar. We'll see how much his ship is. Now this guy's probably going to rob us too and charge us 2 mil for his ship, probably because it's coloured pink. They seem to like pink here, and we won't make an offer because we can't. He was charged 810 grand, and he's got 21 slots. So really, he's given us a good price, because for 22 slots, it would cost us an extra 100 grand. So we could go with his ship, but what has his ship not got that our ship has? That's what we need to find out. You see, he has a pulse engine. He doesn't have an upgraded hyperdrive. In fact, even though he's got 1 less slot, he has nothing upgraded. So perhaps we should And that guy's fucked off and left. What a load of bullshit. Right, and now he's just fucked off and left. Fantastic. I was comparing ships. Fucks. Anyways. We're gonna have to wait for some other ships to arrive. And it looks like we've got no ships arriving as of yet. We've got 5 new planets to explore though, which is pretty sweet. Check out what they have got going on there, which is going to be awesome. And hopefully we can make some more big bucks and get ourselves a upgraded shipperoonie. Because although I like the shipperoonie that we have right here, which is the Dominish S84, I do like that ship, but it just doesn't have enough space for my mining requirements. And right now I cannot be bothered to wait for another ship to come in, although it looks like we have one coming in right now, so we may just have to wait for this one to come in, see how much he's charging for his, and then we'll head off to the extra planets. And let me guess, he's also sporting the nice pink colour with a green back, which is, or is it just, no, it's the Vita. It's the same ship we just saw. You watch him try and rob me for this ship. Is it the same guy? I bet it's the same guy. Okay, so we'll make an offer on his starship. And no, it's not. He's got 22 slots, and he wants to charge me $1 million. What has he actually got that's better than us? He's got nothing other than these crappy upgraded bits, which don't really make much difference. He's just got extra defense, and no one cares about extra defense in this game, because the idea in this game is not to even get into a firefight, let alone need extra defense. Okay, so we're gonna go to Hitondalerto, and we're gonna rename it the green one probably, or something interesting like that. And then we're going to hope to God that it's not another crappy rocky planet with nothing on it. See, this is the problem with procedural generation. You're never guaranteed a good planet. In fact, you know, every planet is going to be similar in some way, and unless the procedural generation happens to be very vastly different each time it generates, which it never is going to be unless you've programmed it to be, then you're going to end up with a crap load of very similar planets. So what we're going to do is not take 9 minutes to get there, we're going to take a few seconds. Okay, so we're coming down on this planet, and the first thing you notice is there's quite a lot of redness here. It actually looks like there's some bubbles up the road. I can't really tell because we're close enough and everything's turning green. But it does look like quite a rocky landscape. Have we got much greener? Or is it just rocks that we're getting? Slightly more green. It's still just a lot of rocks and caves. Kinda bullshit if you ask me, so let's get the fuck out of this one. Right guys, so we've basically been to that planet, which we've realised is a load of shit, and we're going to another planet. We do have 5 in this solar system, so we're kind of hoping that one of them might give us the luscious greenery that we need, but I think this green haze is what makes it highly unlikely, because since we've been in this green hazed areas, we haven't really found a decent planet. Let's see. Do our boost drive. And we'll head to this one. And we'll
see what this planet is like. Boom, alright. This one looks majorly different. As we're getting closer, it looks like this. What the hell? This is just one barren, rocky wasteland. Why are we not getting any decent planets? Oh, man, this is so frustrating. All I want is a luscious green planet where we can jog through the fields and imagine that we're happy. Probably not. We've got that planet there, which is undiscovered. Again, this one looks to be somewhat shocking. We've also got that one there, which is undiscovered. This one has a different aura around it, so we can go for that one. Yeah, we need to get the fuck out of here. So let's get the fuck out of here. We don't want to be around when this happens. Oh, come on. How can there be local enemy destruction? Destruction? Disruption. There should not be local enemy disruption to the hyperdrive. Bullshit. I fucking hate these sequences. Because now we've got one. It says attack ships remaining one. But the fucking... Oh. This is what I don't like about this game. You know, I know that the stream is titled... it's a good game. It's a good game, but this is not good. The combat is so fucking floaty and shit. And in all honesty, I hate the space combat. Because I'm gonna fucking die out here because their fucking combat is shit. Look how slow we move around. It's so sluggish. Firing at him. But we're gonna fucking die because somehow he's better than me. Fuck off. Piss off the lot of you. And we're dead. We're fucking dead! We're fucking dead because of this piece of shit game. Which isn't shit, it's great, it's fucking fantastic. But I do get increasingly pissed off when the fucking combat does not work properly. So fucking floaty, it's bollocks. I know it should be because we're out in the fucking atmosphere, but still, it's fucking bollocks. And it seems to me that we now no longer have any marker to show where we died. Oh, we do, that's right. Thank fuck for that. This is probably the worst aspect of the game. It really is the sheer fucking combat sequence they force upon you. And I know loads of people that have reviewed this have said it's probably the best parts of the game. But no. Exploration is the best part of this. The combat is just terrible. And it's not that it's a problem because we can get all our resources back. It's just that it's an inconvenience. You know, it's an inconvenience to have to be killed and walk there and then have to come all the way back here just to get our stuff. And it does waste some fuel. This looks like another bullshit one. Oh, fantastic. Perhaps we should just try and aim for one less. So aim for a solar system with less. And it's fucking... Was this even the one we was going for? I don't know, so much fucking... I thought we was heading towards something like that. With that. With that. I don't fucking know. Because I'm off course, because of the fucking stupid fighting sequence they decided to put in. Oh shit. And now I just want to fucking get stressed out, it just pisses me off. Right, fuck this game. Fuck this game. Seriously. We're getting out of this solar system. That's what we're doing right now. We're getting out of it. We're gonna fuck off to some other solar system with a shitty warp drive, and we're gonna find somewhere that's fucking decent instead of shit. Right. Fill the fucking. Let's get the fuck out of here. Sick of this place already. Jesus Christ. We want one with one planet. We want to see if the planets are of higher quality when there's only one planet. Now they shouldn't be because it's procedurally generated. So technically there should not be higher quality planets just because there's only one in the system. But we'll find that out. And I also want to know what the different coloured planets are. We have like blues and yellows, and that all seems rather intriguing to me. No, we don't want 4 planets. We want 1. Don't want 2. 2 is terrible. Don't want 2. We want 1. Class G0. I don't know what the classes mean, but we're gonna head there and we're gonna see what the fuck happens. If we get totally fucked up because there's nothing there, and we're fucked because I don't think we have any or enough resources to be able to actually get us back out of there. And apparently there's a stunning hand animated adventure that a little acre heading to PC consoles later this year. Now it takes for more details on let's take a look at this, shall we? Yeah, I quite like the hand animated stuff. It's quite cool. Oh come on, don't be another rocky place. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Load up some trees or something. Please. It's not, is it? Look at it. So it doesn't matter if you've got 1 in there. We do have some weird little icon over here, which is a distress signal, which I've not seen on a planet before. That's pretty cool. That's off a planet, that's why. So we're not going to head towards that, because otherwise we're going to get fucked. We have gold here, and we have green shards of greenness. Oh wow. This is fucking fantastic. But weather is fine. Yes. I think we've gathered that this place is already shite. Thank you, game. You're always giving me shite rocky places. Fuck's sake. This is bullshit. I don't want a rocky place. I want a nice place where there's lots of foliage and things to look at. Oh, we'll take some of this shit over here. I can sell it and make some money. Upgrade that shit. Yeah, if we go towards that distress signal, we're just gonna get fucked up. Like fucking evil bad man shit with bad men on. I hate it. they think we're bad people. We're not bad.
Weapon charge depleted.
Right.
Weapon
So,
charge depleted.
if Sean Murray ever watches stuff like this, he needs to realise one of two things. One, the combat in this game needs to be improved. And two, please make sure that when you do your patches and updates, they do stay free, because there have been games that have said that bullshit. That has never been the case. Other than that, Mr. Sean Murray, you have made a pretty decent game. Yes, it seems that the further I've got into it, the planets have just become less and less desirable to be on. I didn't think this was the case. I thought the point was to get further in to see more. We're getting some ammo here. We're just chilling. We're just getting some mine. We're mining for some cool ingredients. And then we're not gonna do much. Okay. How much emerald have we got now? Probably not enough. That's how much. Okay. Emerald! We've not even got a full stack of 250. What? So, what I can safely say is that I've been playing this now for a full day straight yesterday, and almost a day straight today. And in the past 7 or 8 hours, my fun level, so to speak, has somewhat deteriorated, because I'm now finding this very, very cumbersome and annoying. I mean, maybe it's just not healthy to play a game for this long. But I'm just not finding it. It's good. It's good. But it's not great. Whereas yesterday I was kind of like, yeah, this is awesome. This is fantastic. Okay, please say we've got a stack. We've got a full stack here. We've got 250 out, 250 now. So we've made some money coming here. And that is all. And I don't think we actually have any space to be able to make. We still have some stuff here. Let's transfer this shit. We can transfer the warp drive. Oh, please say we can do that. Yes, I think we can. That means we can get the fuck out of here already, right? Son of a bitch! We need to go kill some asteroids. Okay. Okay, let's go take down some asteroids and hopefully get some resources before we leave. Then we can build ourselves a shizzle majizzle and then get the fuck out of here again. Because I like worked like 3 times in the past 20 minutes. Accomplishment achieved. Right, fuck out. Oh, come on. I need fuel. I need fuel. I need a new ship because this one's bollocks. Right then, folks. Let's get to some asteroids. Yay. There we go, asteroids. If we don't get the right materials, then hey. we got here? Yes! Yes, that's what we need! Perfect, perfect. Go on, turn it. Right, okay, we should have enough now to build ourselves some shit, so let's do it. Oh yeah, we can build it. Oh yeah, we can build another one too. We could probably build... Oh no, we can't, because we need suspension fluid, we need more carbon, which means we need some plant life, which is something that we don't have yet, because we have not encountered any plant life, because this game seems to want me to not have any plant life in my life. Right. So it doesn't matter if we go to 1 planet or 10 planets, it seems to me like all the planets are just rocky right now. And we can head here. Can we head here? Yeah, we can head here. It's blue. We've not been to a blue place yet. There's class G7PF. I don't know what this class bullshit is. That's bullshit. Undiscovered. It's 89 light years away. And the distance to the center then reduces to only 17... well, let's say 1 million. So I don't even know if I'm getting closer, or if I'm going further away. I know I'm travelling. Ooh, Robinson Journey, Death Road. Journey with the journey. It's sweet. I can't wait for the Legend PS4. Yeah, it's going to be freaking awesome. And we are here, and it looks like we're at another rocky planet. For fuck's sake, you've got to be kidding me. Fuck. Why? Why? Why is my life so shit? That looks like the closest thing to Earth from here. You wait till we get closer, and it'll be like rocky and shit. Look at it, look at it, it's fucking rocky, I'm telling you. Shit. I don't know what the class is. I don't know if anyone else knew how the fuck to find the place where it's some real continent. See that just looks rocky. It's rocky. It is rocky. Everywhere we can do is rocky. What's sort of green all around that one? Yeah, we'll take a look at this one. This one is having oh, come on.
Technology recharge.
There we go. 7 seconds. And I guarantee it's going to be another rocky time. With no fucking and the other main thing is that I don't believe you can start this game over. And once you started it, that's it. You just gotta go. rocket gun. You've got to find some coordinates. Just got to keep hyperdrive on something. There's a memory. How are we supposed to find plant life in these places? Some fucking bullshit. There just isn't any plant life. Just isn't any plant life. I'm losing the will to live. There's no plant life anywhere. I don't know where we've been, where we haven't. All I need is some plant life. To get to its correct destination. Ooh, NSWR6 coming out. Sweet. Going to the UK in October. Fantastic. So a couple of months away. There's some news, guys. What? No shit, man. War Thunder's gonna have naval battles. Something for this for. I'm guessing it'll be for PS4. War Thunder's on PS4. Although they do have water fortress, they're gonna pick up naval battles. That'll be pretty sweet. This one looks slightly different, but we're still going for that rocky feel. Fucking rockiness feel to it with no foliage. Yeah, sort of looking at that, except for nice red rocks. See that? You can't crash either. You can't purposely kill yourself because you're so sick of the planet's let's understand. We're gonna have to find some carbon. Oh great. Poisonous gas, fantastic. Iron oxide is all we're gonna get from here. Already got some hostile fucking evil looking little thing. Piss off, you little bastard. Piss off, you little bastard. Go fuck yourself. This is nothing, guys. I'm losing the will to play this game right now. Jesus Christ. I might have to give it a rest for a bit. Yeah, fuck this shit. I'm gonna head up, guys. I'm gonna start this live stream again tomorrow, and hopefully we will find something more interesting to see, because right now